Yeah, boy. What's up, Ellis? Dude. Pereira is going to try to stand back up. Dustin said Colby sleeps with his own sister. Have you seen Colby's sister? That's an easy, dude. It's a blessing and a curse having a smoke show sister, dude. Because people will always fuck with you about it. But a lot of upside too. Hot friends. And as you're growing up, you learn how to treat hot girls like normal people. What's up, guys? Dude, Pereira's tattoo on his back is savage and large. He's so long, dude. Dude, we really, everybody should be rooting for him like you're rooting for fucking your favorite fighter, just because if he fights Izzy, that'll be such a fucking great event. Oh. Wow, dude. Yeah, he's a huge middleweight, man. What's up, Keith? Dude, that guy is an animal, dude. That guy is an absolute animal. Why is this doing this? What the fuck? Fucking breaking news. Dana White fires UFC fighter for being trash. What? The Hotwife is out there. She'll be with us sooner rather than later. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got this is so funny. This you like Chandler on Islam Makachev's type. Yeah, boy. I'm watching it right now. I'm watching the fight. Dude. This guy can strike too, man. Craig, thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, we're good. I mean, I'm actually pretty shaky, to be honest with you. Like I got hurt today worse than I've ever been hurt training ever in my entire life. Like years and years and years of boxing and kickboxing, I've never gotten hurt like that, dude. Like I got so fucked up today. I literally screamed, and then I can't even call what I did walking off the mat. Like I literally stumbled, I ripped my gi off that just fell on the ground. It's like, dude, I got fucked up, dude. Oof. Eat some somas. No, I didn't get KO'd. I was about to pass and be in full mount. He literally, the guy I'm rolling with is legitimately probably, I don't know, 260 or something. Maybe, I don't even know. Maybe, I mean, he's not a fucking pound under Actually, he has to be at least 260. He's fucking enormous. And I was just passing and he left his arm up. So I grabbed his arm and I swung to go for an arm bar, like what I was going to pull my foot and just go directly into an arm bar. And I had it and he rolled because I hadn't fully passed yet. And he flipped and I literally, my head and neck smashed into the mat. Absolutely. I've never felt anything like that, dude. I've been kicked in the head a million times. I've been punched in the face a billion times. I've never felt anything like that. Like where it literally like shot, like I can't feel my shoulder. I can't feel shit, dude. But like the pain was like, I could tell I hurt my neck because it shot into my head and then it shot all the way down my back, all the way down my shoulder, like into my shoulder blade. And it was like, it felt like someone had just taken electricity and fucking shot it into my entire. It's just, I mean, it fucking hurts. I still can't really think straight. It's the collarbone, but it's not broken because I can move and everything, but it's my neck, dude. My neck just got murked. I'm getting old. Yeah, I don't think there's an age where if a 260-pound person flips you and you land directly on your head and neck that it's not going to hurt. That's exactly what it had to have been. Like it was some kind of nerve shit because I mean, I made a scene, you know, I mean, not like on purpose. Like I was just, you know, but I literally was like, ugh! Like falling off the mat. Like I've never like, dude, I can eat regular pain. This shit was the neck, man. Like, I don't know. Like I've never gotten my neck hurt like that before. Whoa. I think Keith was asking me out, dude. It will get worse if you do not go get checked, Jesse. Please. No, I mean, oh, Gabrielle's on it, dude. But like Gabby, Gabby, she's like a health practitioner. And when I got home, she started, she's like, you have whiplash, 1,000%. I never understood what whiplash was until today. Stack of dimes, you call Nick. Oh, but yeah, I can't think straight. But anywho, dude, I watch Awaken with JP. He's a stud, dude. He's hilarious, dude. Yeah, Gabrielle said for 100% sure I'm gonna be way worse tomorrow. Like she actually just put a bunch of numbing shit on it now. Yeah, we're going to Jacksonville for the fights. Yeah, we will always be there. Always. Dude, this guy's putting up a hell of a fucking stand-up fight against Pereira, dude. But man, Pereira is just like, God, this is just like, you can just see the striking is just absolute autopilot for him. He's so smooth, man. And you know what he does that's really impressive too? Is he changes his pace. Like when he throws combinations, he speeds up. Like he's got a pace for when he's throwing one thing, but then when he's got a guy kind of in a good spot, like he can actually kick it to another gear. F boy, thank you very much, sir. Why can't the UFC figure out this John Jones stuff? I'm hearing Tuivasa and Stipe. Yep. You think Dana's that it hurts the UFC? Like, I mean, here's the thing, dude. Like, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Because 100%, there are a lot of guys that are not fighting right now because Dana will not. He won't negotiate with these guys. Like, he just won't negotiate with them. He's like, oh, you want a new contract, John? Fuck you. Oh, Henry Cejudo, you want a new contract? Fuck. Actually, I did hear today they did offer Cejudo a new contract and he didn't take it. But who knows? This is a rumor. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. But I mean, I do know. But like, but it depends on what you mean by hurt the UFC. Because of course, like if Dana just wanted to give everybody as much money as they wanted, we'd get to see a lot more fucking cool fights. But Emmanuel, that's dude. Fuck Schaub is right, dude. Look at how Diego's. We'll talk about that a lot, but that was crazy how impressive Diego looked last night. Sam, thank you very much, sir. Got any bets on today? I don't yet, actually. I don't, but I'll probably put some down before. I do know the meaning of hot wife. Well, the way that you just said hot wife just means you have a hot wife. I completely understand what hot wife was. It was obviously a joke. I was seeing which of you guys are watching fucking swinger porn. Kevin Lee blew his knee out in the first minute. The first minute, dude. The hell? Oh. He's got to be careful though. This guy's got heat, man. I'm not going to be in here all night. The Discord, honestly, I would have done it this weekend, but I've just been fucking extraordinarily busy, and I just want to make sure I could be in there and do shit when it's ready. No, I know. I'm saying he still needs to be careful. Dude, Kane is I wonder what kind of I wonder if is this only on ESPN Plus? Or is this on ESPN or just ESPN Plus? Tone Hurts, thank you very much, sir. See, this guy's still. Ooh. Oh, that hurt, dude. That fucking hurt. Oh, God, that is so fucking clean, dude. Man, he is an animal, dude. He is an animal. Gucci, thank you very much, sir. A pain maker is right, dude. ESPN Plus doesn't work in Canada. I'm watching ESPN Plus. I was asking, the reason I was asking is I was wondering if Kane might be able to watch it in there, Like, I was just thinking about what he's doing right now. Coochie Slayer. But I'm going to call you Gucci Slayer anyway. No more YouTube in Russia? Jeez, man. Yeah, there was absolutely no gain at all from this pain. This is just pain. The Navy SEAL NFT, we're going, dude. We just have like huge shit that's happening, like in terms of to where you don't like when you announce you fucking do your drop 3 weeks later, and we have a lot of stuff that it's like that's gonna make this thing very big. And so it's like you don't just like willy-nilly announce when we're working on this and this and this. It's 100% happening. All the art's ready, everything's good. ETH, yeah. Prime Leoto versus Prime Anderson. I got Anderson because I don't think Prime Anderson's losing to anybody. Dude, is anyone else watching that show Severance on Apple TV? How fucking good is that show? The show is so good. She'll be in a second. Like Giselle has a friend over that is going to get picked up in like that's why I'm in here. She's going to get picked up in like I don't know 10 minutes. And I'm going to take it out there. Gabby's out there. It's super good, right? Yeah. I think Kane actually. I don't like the mayor of Kingstown, dude. I tried it and it, like on paper that looks like a show that I would like, but I tried it and it was like, I don't know, like it's like it seems like a gangster show that's written by a chick that doesn't know about real gangster shit. Like there's no like that's just like the gangster shit is not authentic to me. I don't know, it doesn't do it for me. Severance is sick, dude. But cuck life. See, people are confused about that. You think having a hot wife means you're a cuck. A, she's not actually a hot wife, but B, that is not the same thing. CPS. Oh yeah. I saw. I just haven't looked at it yet. 18,000 kids went missing while in state custody last year alone. Dude, I mean, if you're up on this stuff, which sounds like you are, like the like high powered predators, they get into government and they gravitate directly towards that kind of shit. They're like, just because these people are sick, demented fucks doesn't mean they're stupid. And in many cases, they're like smart and they're sociopathic. And so they end up in a place like that where they can, I mean, I got that. I don't doubt that even a little bit, dude. Dude, the most recent Mouthy Buddha episode is fucking bananas. He's just like the ruling class in the UK. Like it's there's just no questioning it that there was this huge, at least in like, I mean, this was from like the 80s and 90s, but in the 80s and 90s there was a group of the most powerful people in the United Kingdom that were just straight up verified 100% pedophiles, like absolutely no question, none whatsoever, like validated, and all of them knighted. Like they're like, sir, sir, blah, 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 kitty fucker, and so many of them got knighted that they're bringing each other in. It's like it was a thing. And all of them do this weird thing where they twist their fucking eyebrows. It's scary, man. Severance is Dude, these guys make Epstein look like a fucking model citizen. At least Epstein had the, decency to fuck teenagers. Like he's obviously still the biggest sleazebag on earth, but we're talking about like these guys are like, we're talking children, like fucking babies and children. The most demented, sick fucks on earth, dude. Mixed Molly, what's up, dog? Wait, Jimmy Seville. Let me see. I know him by look. I've recommended that Mouthy Buddha got kicked off YouTube, but he still cranks content on BitChute. He's so dude. Mixed Molly and Mouthy Buddha are my two favorite content creators ever. Wait, Jimmy Seville. So dark in here. Because if you turn that on, it's behind and it's all fucked up. Are they gone? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move it out there then in a second. Yes, exactly. Sir Jimmy Seville. Exactly. This guy and his fucking cronies. And there was a ton of them, dude. There's a ton of them. It's not just, it's like him. There was I want to say in the thing that I watched, there was 6 of them, dude. 6 knighted guys like Jimmy Seville that all did the same shit with their eyebrows, who were validated, demented kitty fuckers. Ew, who did what with their eyebrows? The pedophiles in the UK, the ones that got knighted, on the Mouthy Buddha thing I was showing you, and they take they grow out their eyebrows and they twist them into what it looks like horns. You see a fucking dude who's in a power position with twisted eyebrows into horns, they're a Satanist. Not a joke. Because there's a guy in the United States actually he's like a colonel or something. He's like a high-end military guy who's an open Satanist. That's his thing. He's a Satanist, and he does that same shit with his eyebrows. Jimmy Seville was Prince Charles' best buddy. Yeah, I don't think. Wait, is Prince Charles the? He's not the one that just got popped for pedophilia, right? No. I'm sorry, not pedophilia. For the 17-year-old one. No, Prince Charles is next in line for the throne. That general Satanist priest. Yes, that guy. I don't know his name. I don't know that guy's name, but you could literally look at that guy and you're like, well, that guy worships Satan without knowing anything about him. And you'd be right. And he wouldn't even fucking deny it. People equal sign crazy. Hi. Sup? Talk about my tattoos. All right. There's Gabrielle. There's a baby. There's what happens if you fuck with them. See, I have Cain Velasquez written all in spirit tattooed on my arm. This entire arm, actually. It's actually a good question. If I was to basically summarize everything on this arm, it says, if you fuck with my family, I'll fucking murder you and everyone you've ever met. Yeah, that's basically this entire arm, the whole entire fucking arm. Fuck with my family and die. Which is why I keep doing these Cain videos.
You're tanner than I am right now.
Must be real. See?
Hey, y'all. Live up to this shirt. Oh, Savage. Yes.
Savage barbell.
There you go. We learned how to lift Georgia up even harder.
Gabrielle, I made the...
Careful.
I made the I made the thing Jussie on fire and his Hotwife. Hotwife, one word.
It's like a hot dog?
Oh, poor Gabrielle. She doesn't know what it means.
I don't get it.
You guys can tell her.
I don't know about like all of these dirty things.
Into the light.
Good Lord, child.
You guys, if you've never seen it, here's some of our house.
Welcome to a tour of our home.
Your room.
I want to take it to my beautiful living room.
They probably actually want to see that.
Yeah.
Don't
Can I do
touch it.
something really fast?
What?
Probably shouldn't do a house tour.
Why? What?
Are you guys filming? Dad, are you guys filming? Are you guys filming?
Oh.
Are you
Why would that?
Are you guys
I mean, if they were going to go off this one, I'm pretty sure that I gave them a pretty big deterrent in advance. Gabrielle's all, you might not want to show them the layout of the house. And I was like, I mean, I literally just told them that everything I have tattooed on my body says, if you fuck with my family, I'll kill you and your entire family. I think that that would be a silly place to break into. Whoop. That's where my studio is. That's the front door. See? This is where kids swing on shit while I'm trying to film and I scream at them. Guest room, kids room over there.
Oh, look at it. This is a vibe.
What?
So my room's a vibe.
Your room is a vibe? You mean
Llama vibes.
you mean there's a vibe in your room?
No, my room is a vibe.
No, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe? What does that even mean?
Oh. Guys, can you tell him what it's a vibe means? He's too old. He doesn't know that word.
A vibe?
It's a vibe.
My room's a
You're
vibe.
so not cool. You are not a vibe.
You're uncool. Old people.
I don't even know what that means. All right. We got fights to watch. Boomer.
He is a boomer.
I said old people these
Here,
days.
do you need this? Do you need Huh? Good. Excellent.
Do you guys want to see Giselle dominate some girl today?
I did so good.
Is that better? Are those lights dimmer? Hey, Jen, can you close the pan?
Oh yeah, that's me. Me. Mom, I just saw you. Mom, I just saw you.
You feel
Yay! You didn't get a good angle.
Are you guys showing them? Are you showing them what happened to you today?
I was showing them Giselle's
Dad almost
arm
broke his neck and got a concussion.
Dude. That's, I mean,
He
real
landed like
talk,
this.
out of my entire life in athletics, I've never gotten hurt like that before. But I've never hurt my neck before either.
What?
You know this one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I posted that on Instagram, Giuliano.
What?
I don't think it's a concussion. I just, it was my neck, dude. I got it was a nerve thing. So just,
It's like whiplash.
Whiplash.
how swollen was my neck, or is my neck?
It's swollen. You chose it, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Jen told me that was chocolate.
She lied.
Wait a minute.
I want chocolate.
Georgia, I'm gonna take away all the ice cream
Ooh.
if you don't stop crying. Can you pull that table closer?
Hey, Georgia,
You know what's gonna happen if you keep whining, dude.
we're going to take it away and then lock you in a box.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go put that back in. You have one more chance. If the next one you get is also strawberry, it's strawberry or nothing.
Oh, that's strawberry?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the good ones, dude.
I
Yeah,
know,
go put it
sorry.
back.
Wait, but we won't dump out.
No, just put it in how it is.
I need this closer.
I used to take creatine. I don't now. I don't like it. Makes you retain water. Oh, Charlton, I think did I not finish that email, dude? I swear to God, I can't even tell you how many times I start like responding to someone and then like something
In
happens
case you
and
guys don't know this about Jesse, he has ADD.
yep. See, God, look, see, this is the one, and then look, draft.
Draft.
Yeah.
He almost
And then
got
look,
there.
look how much I started writing it out. Like, it's
Almost
like,
got there.
so yeah, I did start to respond, and I forgot. But the reality is about the supplement, like, so my supplement company is getting discontinued. Like I'm not even like we're just selling the stuff that we have, and then we're not making it anymore because we can't. And that's another business that the government invaded and fucked me on.
Me too, Daniel.
And then, but the supplements I take every day that I was talking about are hers. Those, it's a different, right. The thing I'm talking about is my company. This is what she sells, and it's the fucking bomb, dude.
It's good shit.
Mom.
Kenny, the ice cream.
No, advocate. My sister isn't read it, and they all have ADD. No, I hate Alpha Brain,
No, you
dude.
can eat at the.
I really, genuinely, I do
I
not.
actually have a new
Guys.
customer. Eat at the table. I have a new customer who, he was like, I've been using Alpha Brain. I'm like, dude, just try this. He's
I
like,
hate
"You're
Alpha
right,
Brain, dude.
it's-
It doesn't like it does not. And I love Joe Rogan. I personally do not like that supplement at all. It does not make me feel good.
Post it.
You do. Alpha Brain makes me feel sick too.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sick. Like I took it and I took it like with fish oil and some, like, I can't remember what else but I took it with a few things.
I can't type.
And I remember feeling like sick, and I was like, what the and then it took me a couple days to isolate that that's what it was. And like sick enough to where it was like, I was like, how long could this last for? Like, how long could this last before, but a lot of people love it. Dude.
Calvin, that's what's in our stuff is a bunch of other nootropics. Same. Like, I think Alpha Brain has a decent stack. Like, I'm not going to knock it, but.
Thank you, Sandro. Oh, dude.
I think the
theirs
stack that's in our
is
stuff
the
is better.
shit. I take hers every single day. Every day. And then when we run out, I'm like, Gabrielle, where is it? Now she just buys me like buckets of it because I get so mad when we run out.
I literally buy them like 3 times at once.
Yep. It's a Savage Affliction shirt.
It's Affliction?
No, it's not.
I was going to say, what year is this?
Sean, thank you. I know, dude. I have that one Affliction shirt because it's the Cesar Gracie gym one, and like I wore it like I wore it, whatever. I can't remember.
The picture looks blurry. Probably because his camera's dirty. Is that better?
I can't remember what it was, but it was like, but I wore it like for something like maybe the Diaz brothers were fighting or something. That it was like from our gym, and it was a fucking Affliction. Everyone's all, oh, nice Affliction shirt, dude. Nice fucking Affliction shirt. I'm like, this isn't an Affliction shirt. This is a Cesar Gracie shirt. Nice Affliction.
Jesse used to love Affliction.
Dude, in 2007, 2008. Dude, I don't know if decompress would even like.
No, that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Oh. You take Alpha Brain, dude. I would bet my life that this shit is better. Like, well, I mean, at least I like it much better.
It's good. So if you guys go to the website, I should post a direct link to my favorite. You like? I
have like 3 American Fighter shirts, and I got them before everyone fucking bit my style. But those are actually really, really nice shirts. Like,
what are?
I have the long sleeve ones, the American Fighter shirts. But they're like really, really nice. Oh shit. Khalil's about to fight. You guys want to talk to
Throw that.
You guys want to talk to Markel Martin,
I do.
Francis's manager, who will be watching
Oh my God, my
'cause
skin is
his-
so dry. Hold on, I need.
because Khalil is his guy. Gabrielle's thing is a good fat burner also. What's up, dude?
How good of a fight was that?
That was bananas. So I was gonna say, like, you know, we could go live on YouTube, or I could just FaceTime you while I'm live on YouTube. What's up, dude?
Shit, I'm just watching Khalil.
All right. Well, everybody wish him luck, dude. Wish him luck.
It's happening.
Oh, you guys are on like now.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm thinking you're about to like press a button or
no.
Oh, I'll stay on with the crew then.
Yeah. Everybody says good luck.
What's up, everyone?
Khalil's his fighter.
Yup.
The chat saying good luck to you. I'm
Dude,
not sure if you can read
you know-
that small.
Thank you guys.
Did you guys see Khalil's last fight when he folded that guy's knee in half? I was like, that shit was so crazy. Like, just because you've been hearing for like ever since John Jones started doing it, they're like, it's a dirty ass strike. It's a dirty strike going for people's knees, but no one ever actually gets injured. And then Khalil,
He did.
oh my God, because you kick the front of their knee, you know?
That's
It's a really,
awesome.
like, it's a good strike to keep people from like feeling comfortable planning on their front foot. But Khalil, it literally collapsed. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't trying to hurt the dude. He wasn't
No.
trying to like maliciously, but it's part of the rule set. I don't think that kick should be allowed. because
Right?
you see what it can do,
But if it's allowed,
see, the thing is, like every time that
okay.
I don't disagree with that just because it's the knee, but like, you know, whenever they talk about it, Dana's like, he's like, oh, but it's cool for me to take, like, for someone to take their shin and crush it through your, you know, crush it through your temple. It's
yeah, like where do you draw
all
the
right,
line?
That's
yeah.
a fair point.
Yeah, true that. So Khalil, just watch like how locked in he is. This dude, just so you guys know, Lorenzo, one of his coaches in his corner, is like big into like almost freaking like Navy SEAL type training, all about mindset. So Khalil has been nonstop, just like pushing himself to the absolute limit and like beyond with his in Vegas a couple weeks back. He was just so locked in. So my biggest thing with Khalil is like he's a very like he just gets heady sometimes and he knows it. You know, he's his worst enemy, kind of like Kevin Lee in a little in a lot of ways. But now he's these last two fights, he's just been like working on his mindset, and so I'm excited. Watch what he does this fight.
Dude, there are like some fighters that I watch where, like, you know, you obviously know they'd all annihilate me, but like there are certain guys that I watch where I'm like, it just seems a lot scarier than other ones. Like, you know, it's like, I mean, they'd all beat the fuck out of me, but like, dude, he's scary, man.
Oh yeah, he's like he hits like a heavyweight.
He looks like, not just that he hits hard, it looks like it hurts, you know?
Yeah. He what is it called? Like he swings with like bad intention.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
That's his,
Like if you think, yeah, like you slip one and you eat it like in your chest where he missed, and you're like, and you know, you poker face it, and in your mind you're like, I think he just broke 3 of my ribs.
yeah. He can go. Khalil can go to a dark place, man, and just they just showed it. Oh.
Is this? I haven't even looked that much into this guy. This guy he's fighting is what's his story?
I don't know. I try not to like care about the opponent. Really, like,
Dude, I understand. He's
like
like,
I'm already stressed enough.
I was just gonna say,
Anxiety.
yeah, I totally understand that.
Like I didn't watch like not one thing from Serial Gun.
Dude, I mean, that's good, because then you really would have been stressed out.
Yeah,
Are
exactly.
you looking up now?
But like I watch his fights against other people, but you know, fight week. I don't really. I let the coaches do that.
That fight was, dude. Wait. Why is he not coming up on whatever? I was trying to figure out, like, I was gonna look that dude up, but
I appreciate you guys having me on. I feel like a little co-host, you know.
you are a co-host. You do. You're the hottest co-host we've ever had by a mile.
Hopefully, I can, be like a regular sometimes.
Dude,
There
you
you
can
go.
come on every single time.
We'll let the people vote, though, bro. You know what I mean? It's all about fairness. Maybe they vote me off.
I doubt that.
They're not going
You
to.
should just like cycle people through like a game show.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Dude, I was telling Gabrielle, I was like, dude, when I was going on Bisping had me on like twice in like maybe 8 days. And I didn't realize I was auditioning against fucking Anthony Smith, and I lost.
No way.
But Anthony Smith, I mean, dude, it's a good guy to lose to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's actually really good at commentating.
He is.
Actually, I didn't hear. What are your thoughts on Cejudo and Kamaru as commentators?
I think they're good, dude. I think both of them did really well. What did you think?
I only get it like through kind of like the highlights or whatever, right? Like I wasn't watching on the monitor when Kevin was fighting, but I feel like Cejudo has like an element of like entertainment about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's very smart, and obviously he's like one of the best ever. But I like his delivery, if that makes sense. He kind of has a little bit of more personality, I would say.
He's he talks like he's smirking.
Yeah.
You're right. He's got like a great energy. Like he's awesome. He's super entertaining. But yeah, it was Chael, him, and Kamaru, and then I didn't know who that other dude was. Like that other dude was.
Yeah, I don't know. That dude just has like a great announcer voice. Both of them, the guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, how big was that venue? Like how many people total was there?
It's, the arena where it's at in Miami, it's 80,000 square feet.
How many people were there last night?
Well, it's like they make it small and intimate, so I think they have like maybe 150.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought it looked.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, but they do a great job. Like they have like all these different sides
Which
of
one? Which one?
the studio.
Like
or
7
whatever,
times.
and they can have like 3 fights
This
going
one?
on at one time.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Let's go, Khalil.
All right.
Go ahead and start this dude.
Once or twice doesn't bother me, but when you're doing it like 10 times for attention,
That's
I
the
know.
hard
I'm like,
part, though.
And and I actually put a thing on here to where people can only send a message once every like 15 seconds or something like that, just so that people can't do that shit,
oh, that's a good one.
Shout out my boy Tim Simpson, because Paradigm, they rep the opponent. It's always hard when like you're cool with like the
Your
other,
buddies are
Yeah.
repping someone else. Yeah.
but
Oh, wait, this guy's with Paradigm. How many fighters
no,
were?
Khalil's with me, and then the other guy.
What are you
Carl.
facing
Yeah.
the phone at?
And we're talking to our friend. You want to say hi to Markel? Can you say hi?
What's up?
This is Georgia.
Yes, he does.
Hey, Georgia.
You got a little ice cream on you, girl.
Ooh, that other guy's got heat too.
Oh, you're on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, you guys are ahead of me.
Oh, really? Hang on, I'll pause it. Hold on.
No.
Where are you at? What's
Time is 4:50.
okay? Tell me when you get to 4:30.
All right, hold on.
I
And
didn't know this.
Sorry.
10,
Hey,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 33, 32, 31, or 30.
Boom,
Look at that.
Oof.
dude. That guy, he's got heat too, man.
Yeah.
think it's fair to say that these guys are not planning on going 15 minutes.
Nope.
Mom, I forgot. I'm gonna do a prank on Dad.
Okay. Hey, all right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Alex. No, Georgia. Thank you, sir.
Can I trick you? Can I prank you?
Dude, that was really weird. I almost wanted to, like, it looked like they both leg kicked each other at the same time.
Hey, Puka Shop.
I'm trying to.
Oh my.
Robertson's trying to sit on that. He's trying to sit on that
Such a good
overhand
look.
over the jab.
Thanks, George.
Oh, you look so good.
That looks so good.
No, this looks so good.
Well, it's all sticking on my lip gloss.
This is so good.
Khalil should fake the jab, step back, and then hit him with a left hook.
Whoa. Wait a second. Mom, I know how one of those pictures how you change your hair
That's a
when
good
it was
kick.
straight and then curl.
Good kid.
Because part you
Yeah, I like too many of those.
curled it, and the other part and the whole hair you straight it.
Oof.
Okay, Mom, I'm gonna do something. I'm going to do something.
What does Khalil walk around at, dude?
Probably like 225.
225?
Yeah.
No, baby. No more.
One more. One more.
See that last left that he threw is exactly what I'm talking about. Where like you block it, but you took it on your shoulder, and it's just like, oh,
Okay. Here.
Ooh, there you go.
Look at me. Look at me.
no.
She's in charge.
I am in charge of this house.
Georgia.
I'm getting back on.
I'm like hot now. Okay, Georgia.
Illustrator, Khalil.
And take off your sweater.
I need to put a shirt.
Oh, yes.
Georgia, you absolutely cannot climb on me today. I'm hurt.
Oh, right. Yeah, remember Daddy got hurt? Remember?
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, he did. At Jiu-Jitsu.
No, I said you.
Oh, I didn't. No.
Yeah, you did. What?
Is that Greg Hardy?
The ice cream went straight.
Is that Greg Hardy in Robertson's
Yeah.
corner? Dude, he's
He just got cut.
yeah. Who reps him?
You hurt yourself?
First round.
Oh, first round does?
Yeah.
I bet he'll go to Eagle, dude.
No.
No, you don't think so?
Monkey sleep in
Not. Yeah. No.
I want to
Not.
sleep with Daddy.
Not if Ali has
No,
anything
we're
to
getting
say
sleep in
with-
Giselle.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yes.
Damn, dude. I didn't even think about that. All the first round guys, they might have to fire their management. They're like,
I need to put on TikTok. I'm like dying of heat now.
dude, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Come on.
What's your relationship with Malky?
Non-existent.
Dude.
I don't.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Well, I was just gonna say you could hit Greg Hardy up and be like, "Hey, is it possible you want to like sign with the hot new shit that you can't sign with who you're really with, like currently?"
I don't know him personally, but let's just say I know about their business.
Yeah. They got Masvidal a good deal.
Think so?
I mean, Masvidal I don't know. Masvidal got a good deal. He thinks he did.
What's a good deal?
Depends on what his back end numbers are.
What's a good deal?
That's fair.
You know?
I don't know. Like, I just always go if someone's like my kids, but Because he said he was third. He said he makes the third like underneath Izzy and Connor. But who knows about that too? Like, you know, when they say like the third highest, they could just be talking about base with no, like, you don't know, who knows how they're even structuring those, you know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like, how are you gonna say you're the third highest? But yeah.
Oh! Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, that's it. God damn. God damn. Oh, how'd you end up so behind?
Hey, I told you, bad intentions.
Jesus.
Let's go, Khalil. I'm behind. Oh, here, rewind it.
Oh my God, dude. That kick to the body when he was on the ground.
He's a beast.
He's an animal, dude.
Telling you, like,
Oh,
Khalil's got his mind. He's locked in. He's locked in.
dude, I'm really impressed with that guy's recovery, though. Like, he almost, oh my God, that kick to the body. Jesus. Wow. Oh, dude, he literally watch when you get to the replay from the other angle. When he kicked him when he was on the ground, his whole body moved like he was a soccer ball. Like he kicked him off the ground.
Hey, he can blast like with the best of them.
Dude.
You know, Khalil was 300 pounds, right?
Was he fighting when was he fighting then?
No. That's what got him into MMA. Wanting to lose weight. I'm rewatching it.
Dude. That was bananas.
It hit so hard. Watch him just toss him.
Legit, he kicked the guy and he actually moved in the air like he was a soccer ball, dude.
He dropped him.
Right? Like I'm saying, dude, like if you think about like who they're gonna match make for him, like just given his ranking and shit, dude, people are gonna be like, fuck that. I don't want that fucking fight.
No, it's on now. I'm telling you, like when he has his mind like together, he'll be a champion.
Dude, he would make a hell of a fucking champion. That is marketable right there, dude. It's like that's like Tyson in the 80s shit.
Exactly.
He's just been sitting on the porch for like half an hour.
Really? That was
really in this boy. Yeah.
and like I was saying, dude, like I said about like there's some people where I'd be legitimately scared. I rest my, you know what I mean? It's like
A lot of pizza.
dude, he hits like a fucking Mack truck.
Oh yeah. Get ready, bro. I think he's hitting his prime. His mindset is so on point, bro. On point.
Yep.
You mix that with his just physical ability.
Oh, I could see. Dude, I don't think I'd ever seen him talk a lot before. I understand exactly what he like where he gets worked up here.
Yeah.
He's dude, if I was gonna do the thing that I do and just like I bet, I mean, I don't know if he does this already, but he's the kind of guy that will benefit immensely from, and I actually almost never recommend therapists, but I just mean it like if he gets to talk consistently, like talk it out. Because if he if he bottles that energy that he has up, then he'll be up to his neck in anxiety. But if he talks it out, and I mean,
Correct.
is that what he does? He does that?
I think, hold on. I'm like catching up.
F boy, thank you very much, sir. Markel, our buddy, F boy is always on here. He said, tell Markel he is one of the only few that goes up against Dana and survives. Respect to Markel. He will only get bigger. I totally agree with that, my friend.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I'm trying. It ain't easy, I'll tell you that. But the kind words mean a lot, man. Thank you.
Anybody want, like, everybody understood what was actually going on my channel, though, where I was like, you know, that's a strategy on Dana's part where he's just trying to, like, get Francis away from having tremendous resources to defend himself.
Yeah.
What a good dude, man.
I'm so fucking proud of him. So fucking proud of him. Oh shit, love you, bro.
Dude.
Bro, we're working on some stuff for him at CAA.
I saw that thing that you put on Instagram. Like, so with the clothes or whatever, the custom clothes thing. Yeah.
Not only that, but on the Hollywood side, we're gonna take care of him.
Nice. Yeah, he's good looking and he can talk, man.
Yeah. Oh, he can act too, cause like he's cerebral. Like he can go to those places, you know.
Yeah.
He draws from a lot of like his life experience.
Drooby Doo and some guys on here want you to give Khalil a hug for him when you see him.
Yeah.
Dude, that's man, he is terrifying. Let me see something here.
So fucking proud of him, man.
So he let me see some. So he's at, dude, he is in the right division at the right time too. Because 205 is a complete clusterfuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's the top five and LA heavy?
It's Glover, Jan Blachowicz, what's his name? Yuri Prohaska or whatever.
Oh yeah, Prohaska.
Hang on. So it's Glover, Jan, Yuri, Alexander Rakic. That guy's scary as fuck. And Anthony Smith.
Oh, okay.
And
Wait, can you count out the
yeah, then Thiago Santos is 5. Magomed Ankalev is 6. He's fighting tonight. Dominic Reyes is 7. Ozdemir is 8. Krylov is 9. Jamal Hill is 10. Paul Craig is 11. Johnny Walker's 12. Ryan Spann, Jimmy Crute, Dustin Jacoby, dude, he'd smoke at least half those guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd like. He needs to fight at least a top 15, top 10.
Dude, they
Maybe like a Ryan Spann. Him and Ryan Spann would be good.
yeah, and actually they could put him in front of Johnny Walker. If I know how they're thinking, they've written Johnny Walker off as like a long term, but he's got a number, and they think he's like they'll be feeding Khalil the ranked guy. Like they're gonna want him to win.
Johnny Walker beat Khalil.
Yeah, but oh, that's right.
Yeah, he knocked Khalil out.
Yeah. They won't give him then. But like I forgot about that. They won't give him Paul Craig because that's too weird of a matchup, and they don't want to see him lose.
He beat Paul Craig.
He did.
Yep.
Jamal Hill is also a potential star, so I don't think they'll put him with him. Ozdemir, that might be a good matchup, but he's all the way at 8.
Yeah, I like Ozdemir. I like Spann. I think
Spann.
Spawn. Yeah, Ryan Spawn. I don't know, Spann Spawn.
Let me see, like Spann's last.
He's 13, right?
He's lost 2 of his last 3, and
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, he's 13. The only thing is he's actually pretty marketable also. So they might like, but maybe I don't know. Like, I bet you they haven't written him off yet.
Khalil is way more marketable.
Oh no, I totally agree. I just think they might. I mean, maybe they'd want to hedge their bets with like, not because like.
I don't know from a regional like value what that would do, even if he's marketable. You know what I mean? Like I would say like Ozdemir is more marketable or more useful in the term of like region. You know?
You think so, Ozdemir? Yeah.
Yeah, because Ryan Spann is only U.S., right? I'm guessing.
Oh, that's a good point. That's true.
You know?
That's true.
So like how much do you want to convert over from the?
That's true. And Ozdemir, yeah. There's a lot of those guys at 205 too. Like, who's that? Like, why can't I visualize this guy?
Nikita Krylov. Yeah, he's a beast. But yeah,
He lost
Khalil
Glover.
knocks out over half of that list.
Dude, he knocks out anybody that he touches. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah. Like when he lost to Ion Katova or whatever, like he was just heady. He just wasn't there mentally. But that dude is not better than Khalil.
Dude, if he ends up in there with Alexander Rakic, like Rakic is another guy that's just like that, where I'm like, I would be fucking scared. Like he makes it hurt. They both have that same thing where they throw strikes that are just like, oh my God, if I blocked that with my shoulder, I don't think I would move it for a week afterwards.
Yeah. I know. That would suck.
I listened to Khalil's post-fight speech. It was awesome. They're asking how Khalil's gas tank is.
Oh, it's amazing. These last 2 fights, that's what I was mentioning. One of the guys that is on his team is named Lorenzo. He's big into like Navy SEAL type training, like running mountains, like these high intense interval workouts is what Khalil's on. Like his gas tank is unreal now.
Dude, I mean, he threw bombs in the first round, and he hadn't slowed down even a little bit in the second.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of one of those things where their training is literally trying to break Khalil mentally. So like when he's tired, he's not tired. Like
yeah,
he can go so much further past his like threshold.
See, dude, I've actually thought about that a lot, or thought about this a lot in terms of like training methodology, where like, because like, you know, when you train, you like, you like you tend to kind of like move at a slower pace, or like you never go explosive full throttle with the intention of training. Like I don't see people do that much, where they like with the intention of being able to keep that up for like going that hard for like 15 minutes. And because goddamn, dude, if he could keep that up, I mean, it's scary, man.
Yeah, he's a beast. I'm gonna hit you back, bro. I'm gonna FaceTime him.
All right, brother. Chat soon.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Thanks for having me on. Okay, bye.
Bruce Leroy. How's that pizza, babe? Is it good?
It is good.
Come sit.
I was letting you guys talk. Then I needed my drink back.
I was gonna say, you want to make me one of those?
And
Another one of these. Alexander Rakic? Wait, are you talking Alexander Rakic doesn't? I don't know, man.
why is it so?
I'm probably murdering that name. Alexander Rakic. Rakic.
Do you really want one of these?
Yes, I would love one. How did I meet Markel? Fuck, I can't even remember.
I have to go.
All I know is that we very, very quickly, became BFFs and started just talking through. We just look at all this stuff exactly the same. Like, and it's so fun. Like, it's really rare where someone like really can, like, if you're a real strategist, like, it's really, really rare to find somebody who also is that way. And so it's so fun to talk, like, to like run through, because people like, you lay out like a strategy, and unless a person is like a legit also strategist, they don't really even understand, like, where you're like, so think about it like this. This is, you do this step one, they're going to think, you step two here, they go to then, and you play it out 8 chess moves in advance. And most people, if they can't do it themselves, then they won't even understand what you're laying out. And he and I think exactly the same. And so it's like, it was BFFs instantly. He's fucking awesome. He's got a good wife just like me. Ooh.
So I have to put serranos in yours.
That's okay.
I want it easy.
Make it extra spicy.
Well, there's no more jalapeno.
Gabrielle, Timothy Pruner really wants to know about the supplements that you sell.
I'll post the link again.
Wig splitter, thank you. I got Giselle a shirt that said like, I can't remember, like Savage Girl on it or whatever. I was like, how do I not have it?
All the time.
She does. Dude, yeah, all the shirts that I get Giselle, which are like Jiu-Jitsu Girl or like whatever, all stuff that are like,
You got her one that says something about rolling. That was really cute.
yeah. Thank you, Chad. I am living my best life. That's true. Aside from the headache and neck shooting pain that I'm ignoring.
Yeah, you're gonna be really, really sore tomorrow.
I know. I'm sore right now.
No, it's gonna get worse tomorrow. Like while you sleep overnight.
It feels like it's getting more swollen right now, actually.
Yeah, you should probably put ice on it. And I don't like ice.
Jesse has the look of a cop. Mustafa, we have a rule against people saying the same shit over and over and over. Kevin Lee's knee, he's getting it scoped tomorrow.
Where's the kids? There's one behind us.
Dude, I warned you, dude.
What now?
Mommy,
What, baby?
What happened to your cabeza? You're good. I didn't block you. I was at Jits today and I tried to snatch an arm bar and simultaneously pass to mount, and the guy had my foot trapped just enough to where he's 260 pounds. And so he was able to flip me, and I held onto the arm and just went straight
Landed on his neck.
smash onto my neck and head.
I think she's upstairs.
YouTube's been blocking free cane stuff, really?
Well, GoFundMe defunded his.
Yeah, but that's
campaign.
not the same as YouTube having one of those algos and automatically blocking it.
Play any game.
Yeah, because you're trying to buy stuff, dude.
You've been spamming it everywhere, and then so what? And they started blocking it. Fuck
Yeah.
GoFundMe, man.
Give, send, go. Agreed.
Ooh,
Mommy,
dude, Bruce Leroy is nasty, and he has so many fights in the UFC. It's crazy,
Can you stop whining, please?
dude. Look at how long he is, man. He's just like he's on his
I don't-
side, and he can
okay,
just
I
throw
don't
a
know how
body
this
triangle on him
works.
from around that. Like, you know how jealous I am of having limbs that long.
What'd you do to this iPad, dude?
I didn't do anything.
It's like
So YouTube,
loaded.
like me and YouTube are always cool. I have no issues. I only have one strike, and I deserved it. But like, but sometimes the algos pick up these really like during the 2020 election when people when people kept sharing like weird stats about police shootings that were completely wholesale inaccurate, you know, like not even talking about the issue itself. It's just like those are like the FBI releases these statistics. Anyone can look them up on the FBI website. What you're saying is absolutely completely not accurate. Here's the link. And I would like link it. And I would just be like,
Not
look,
the time.
just so we're talking about the same thing. These are the actual data. Here's the real data on how many cops, you know, shoot these people. Here it is. And YouTube would delete it every time. Like I'm
Like
linking
actual
to the
statistics.
FBI, the FBI's national database, and they would block it. It was really, I was like, why? I don't under. So weird, dude. It could just be like a moderator who, like an actual person who's sitting there.
Sending you stuff.
Georgia, you are one interruption away from me putting you into a shoebox and then hanging you from the ceiling for 2 weeks.
Doesn't she look terrified, you guys? Why don't you go put on your jammies?
Ooh,
Mom, what did I say?
Moose, you're the one who said you spam stuff, dog. You said you were spamming it everywhere. I was spamming it everywhere, and then like 2 minutes later, he's like, I don't spam
What did I
stuff.
say?
I don't know.
I said hi, everyone.
Oh, we'll say hi, everyone. And they'll say hi, Georgia.
But
Okay, hi, everyone.
that particular filter. Wait, Jussie Smollett, comments get deleted. What did you say though? Like what specifically?
Oh, please.
Andrew says, what's up, homie?
What's up,
All
dog?
ranked says hi, Georgia.
I'm not.
James says hi. Michael says hi, Georgia. Frankie says hey, George. Maddie says hi, Georgia.
Who's mad?
They're on here. They wrote. See?
Are they a girl or a boy?
Mostly boys.
It's one a boy.
One stat that people kept sharing was that 3% of black men will be shot by a police officer. One stat that people kept sharing was that 3% of black men will be shot by a police officer in their life. That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my life. That was a stat people were sharing. 1 out of every 33 black people are going to get shot by a cop in their life.
I'm gonna get shot by a cop.
Did you guys hear that?
Wait, I'm gonna get shot by a cop.
Dude.
This kid has the best comedic
Wait, I'm
timing.
gonna get shot by a
And then
cop.
she'll run a joke into the ground.
No,
She's
I'm
got
gonna get
she's
shot.
got daddy's brain.
I have no one's brain.
That's a fact. No
You got your
one's
own
brain.
I have someone's brain that's Dakota.
A dog?
No,
You're
it's
so
no
weird.
one.
Wait, I
Silly,
said because
you're
of his
silly.
shenanigans, he was going to be in close proximity to actual white supremacists. Wait, who?
Oh.
Oh.
Smollett.
I mean, he would be in close proximity to dropouts. You know, like he's going to be in the most PC of PCs ever.
I am not suicidal. That video was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I
When
actually,
Jesse came across it, I wish you guys had heard.
dude, I stumbled into my house like I had been like gone for multiple days. My flight got delayed 3 hours. I was so exhausted, and I walked in. I had frozen food, and I put it down, watched it, and like screamed. And I was like, Gabrielle, I need you to put the frozen shit away. I need to go film
He
right now.
literally
Like I
threw
filmed
all
that.
the groceries on the floor and was like, I need to go film a video.
I
That's the
would-
best thing I've ever seen.
I legitimately filmed it the second I saw it. I ran up and filmed it.
I am not.
Everyone's saying, "Ew, that's cool."
Should have titled the video "Jussie on Fire."
Oh, solid.
Yeah,
Good.
except
I'm
only.
gonna get
I mean,
shot
you
by a
guys would have
cop.
thought it was funny, but you need to
Jesse
get
under fire?
people who no Jussie on Fire.
I know. But I was-
No, because you need to get
Jussie
people
on
that have never
Fire.
watched your channel to click on it.
See, Mom, what did I do?
I don't know what you did, Boo.
But that is funny, dude.
What
Jussie,
kind of name is Jesse anyway? I ask myself that a lot.
he like. Do you think that like the people in his family, like, because I guarantee he's still doing this with his family, and he's like, I did not do this. They're like, okay, Jussie, like, okay, we believe you, Jussie. No, Mom, I didn't do this. She's like,
Okay, baby.
these Nigerians framed me. She's like, okay, baby, you just, I know we're gonna get you on out of this.
That's
Don't
how-
worry, we know the Obamas.
That's how they talk.
I don't know. How does the mom of a Hollywood person who's,
I don't know where he's from.
you know, what's the most fucked up part of that
Of course
story?
his family had his back. It's his family.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But the most fucked up part of that story that no one talks about very much is the fact that when those text messages came out between the lady who used to be the chief of staff for Michelle Obama, who is the family friend, and she was texting the DA, and like those text messages got loose, and she straight up is like, we need to get this transferred over to the FBI. She fucking said that in plain English, and everyone just breezes over that. Like no one even talks about it. It's like, she literally just said that if we get it to the FBI, we can make this fucking case go away. Like the FBI will take over and they'll just make it go away. Like get it away from the Chicago law enforcement to where we can control things.
Yeah.
Get it over to the FBI.
Hey, Bubba.
There's no way, Shagmaster, that anyone believes him. They might pretend that they believe him, but they don't believe him.
No, they don't.
Not if they've been watching.
Nobody believes him.
No one believes him.
Not a person on earth.
At least no one who has looked at 1 second of this. They're like, so those guys that you wrote the check to, that you have all the text messages with, dressed up like white MAGA supporters, met you at, it was 14 below zero. They found you on the street at 3 a.m, unrelated to you having texted them and all that. They beat you up, poured bleach on you, and said, this is a MAGA country. And you never put together that they were your Nigerian gym trainers. Yes, mama. They hate me because I'm rich. They hate me because I'm rich. They were jealous. So what do they get out of this exactly? Just satisfaction of their hatred. And then they lied to the police and said that I did it. Really? I mean, it seems like a pretty elaborate plan for them to just frame you. Why'd they have to dress up all MAGA and stuff? Because they wanted me to go report this to the police
and then think that it had been MAGA, and then they would confess, and then they would say it was actually them, and then I would look like a fool. It's all part of the plan. Anybody who believes him should, honest to God, you think about it. That's what I was saying.
Think
really hard about it.
Yeah.
A dude that attacked his sisters won last night.
Elaborate.
So do you guys think that Diego looked better last night or when he was with Fabia? I feel like he looked a little sharper last night than he did previous few fights. And it's honestly a shame. Yeah, he did great. He did great. It's a shame because that just shows because when you're when you're that age, you start having a few bad fights, people are going to just be like, yo, you're washed, obviously. Now he's old enough but based on last night, he had a lot left in there before, Fabia just completely taught him to not fight. Like, here's how to not fight, Diego. Dude, he did great. I was talking to Markel about this earlier today, and I was like, dude, I'm trying to think of a time when I saw Diego look so good with his kicks. Like, I think that, honest to God, might be the best he's ever looked throwing kicks. Kevin Lee's, he doesn't know how blown it is yet. He'll find out tomorrow, I guess. I have not seen Batman. I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
Have you guys seen it? Is it appropriate to bring our children to?
I was going to go, but it's like with the family, but it's 3 hours long.
Oh.
Gabrielle's not feeling 3-hour movies, dude.
I mean, I would be, but this person would not be.
You do not like 3-hour movies.
If I had a blanket.
I love 3 hours.
I love a good 3-hour movie.
Yeah. Is it good?
It's supposed to be great.
We watched Dog last night. That was really good.
Gabrielle, they want to know who's better looking, Luke Rockhold or Paulo Costa. Here, I'll show you pictures of both. Hang on.
I'm guessing.
And by the way,
the ice where it's supposed to be?
You guys do. I mean, I'm going to show her, but the answer to that is obvious. Because one of them is like the best looking dude on earth. Let me find a good one though. Don't look yet, babe. Okay. I need to find a good one.
I can't. Oh, wait. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Perfect.
Why is it like not? That's what I wanted.
Dude, if you Google Luke Rockhold hot, you get some really hot pictures.
Super hot.
Let's see what you get when you do Paulo Costa hot. This is good. I mean, this will say something about her taste too, though. Like,
what's my taste?
We're gonna find out right now. Okay. Do you like Luke Rockhold
or
Paulo Costa?
That's not a very good photo of him.
This one?
Yeah, it's all dark on his eyes.
Okay, well, he's like Luke Rockhold is a model, so there's like a million good pictures of him.
That's a good photo. They're both cute.
Yeah, but which one's better?
Go back to the other. I don't know.
It's obviously Luke Rockhold. Are you serious?
I don't know. He's cute too. He's a baby face though.
Here.
He's real cute.
But look at Luke Rockhold.
I see. Look, I want to shave his chest. I can't handle the
hair.
I
was gonna say, I was like, what's happening?
Hair is really throwing me off.
I was gonna say, like, I don't understand. She does not like hair on men.
Like hair at all.
I told you guys, Hotwife.
What?
Hotwife, when you remove the space.
I don't understand what Hotwife means when it's no space.
I'm going to show you.
He has pretty eyes. Ew.
What?
You guys, this guy.
She just learned what it is. Hotwife.
I'm unamused. How low is hot? Also, so is the other guy who I forgot his name.
I haven't told
Rockwell?
her. I haven't told her the one thing about Paulo that I didn't have the heart to tell her.
What?
His hair is not as where in the pictures you saw.
His hair's thinning? It's a thing. It's a thing. Unlike you. Your hair's like from the side, you actually have head hairs growing down to here.
Yep.
Yeah, he has the antithesis of a receding hairline. It's like literally growing the opposite direction. Why are you hitting me?
They're like because when they made me, they were like, let's create someone who gets better looking and better at everything as he gets older.
I will massage your back. Go put on your jammies though.
Oh, yeah.
Go girl. Jim jams. They can too. Tell them to too. A proceeding hairline.
Proceeding
Yes.
hairline.
That.
Why is your drink green?
My drink is green because it has jalapenos in it.
Ew.
I bet you whoever wrote that didn't expect that question to take up fucking 15 minutes of the live stream.
Who are you asking, Shagmaster? I've tried. I know how. I've tried.
Oh, do you?
I do know. I did know how. I did. Tens are worth something. Small cards are worth something. Like I did know how, but there's no way that I could entertain the table and drive the energy while simultaneously counting cards. Just it's like the dad from Dinosaur. Oh, he's way cuter. But I do love that show. Not the mama.
Wait, you actually know what that is?
Of course I know what that is. Do you guys know what that is?
Drewby Doo, you were a blackjack dealer for 4 years. Did you ever get as hot as a player as you would when you were a dealer, where you make your hand fucking all the time?
I'm the baby. Gotta love me. Thank you, Gary. It's like the best show ever. How do you not know that show?
I can't count cards on the online casino unless I just don't understand. Yeah, you don't understand. You're joking, I hope, Alex. Thank you, Gerardo.
Fraggle Rock.
Oh,
That
dude.
also.
Down in Fraggle Rock. No, I really don't know.
He also doesn't know like some other weird like references. Although I hadn't seen Goonies when we met, so there's that.
Trump's podcast with the Nelk Boys did get taken down, and he's going to do Rogan. Dude, you want to see a fresh?
Very
You want to see a
exciting.
fresh round of Joe Rogan must be stopped? That is exactly what's going to happen, because the people are literally like, they will do anything to not allow Trump a platform, and Rogan, it's like, oh, how about this biggest platform there is, and there's nothing you can do. They're gonna
And
go after Rogan
Spotify's
hard.
cool with it, apparently.
Yep, I guess. Wait, Alex, you're being serious? You're playing online blackjack?
Don't do that.
I have a here, let me tell you.
Piece of advice.
Here's a piece of advice.
Don't do that.
If you've only been playing for a week, you are up, because that is what the algorithm does. If you think that the cards and stuff are random on online blackjack, it's not. They've fine-tuned the algorithm to extract as much money out of you as possible. And how they do that is they
that's
make
the
you win it
algorithm.
first. They make you win it first. And then they just bleed you dry. And it learns. It's like machine learning, where it'll learn, oh, if we beat him this bad, then he won't come back for this long. It is literally fine-tuned algorithm to fuck you out of as much money as possible. And if you doubt that, why would you doubt that? Like, why you think that they really would make it random? Why would they make it random? It's not nearly impossible. It is impossible to count cards in an online casino
casinos
because they're
are
not real
online.
cards.
There's no, yeah. Yes.
Take your profit
and run
and beat it.
Yes.
Correct. You win. You won because someone fucking keyed you into the game that you were gonna win at first. Uncle Bacon, thank you very much. That was Baby. TV show was called Dinosaurs. Did you watch Bisping Rogan podcast? He went in depth about the eye. I haven't seen it yet. I watched a couple of the clips, but I didn't see the one about his eye yet.
Wait, what happened with someone's eye?
Bisping has been fighting with one eye forever. He got his eye like
he doesn't have vision in one eye, I mean?
Yeah, he has like a fake eye.
Wait, like it actually not his real eyeball?
He has his eyeball looks like a blind person's, and then he has like a thing that he puts in that makes it look like a real eye.
Really?
And he was fighting with it, dude.
That's wild because your depth perception is gone.
He's a fucking savage, man.
Wow. He's a cool guy.
He snapped on somebody on Twitter today.
Perfect.
It was some guy that wasn't even talking shit either. The guy was just joking around, and Bisping, for some reason, he must have just like.
He got triggered.
I understand how it is, dude. Like, it's like you read something, piss you off, and then you read one, and like you just interpret it as, oh, these guys are talking shit also, and then you blow up. And it's like, I guarantee you read it again. And he's like, oh, well.
Oh, well. It's fine.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to make the chat bigger because it's going very fast.
So let's start. I am white. I have a question. Why do white people feel the need to marry someone that looks like it's their sibling?
Why do you have to start with I'm white?
We look like we're siblings? Thanks, dude. But actually what that is when you've been together with someone for that long.
Like you start to look like your dog or your dog starts.
You start carrying your face the same.
Same.
Because there's nothing.
We literally look nothing alike in real life.
Except that we both have tremendous bone structure. All of Jesse's money is in Bitcoin. That is inaccurate. No. Where is Bitcoin though? Let's see how much money I have in Bitcoin.
Let's see how much money I could have made us in Ethereum if you bought it when I said to.
How much would you have bought?
Much. I don't know. But I did want to buy it when it was at what? Like 250.
I think most of this is in Ethereum.
Well, it could have been so much more.
And then we have that much Ethereum.
Okay.
I was wrong. We actually have more Bitcoin than Ethereum here.
Bitcoin is.
And then we have that much Bitcoin in there. And then we also have.
And then
we also have it in here. We have that much Bitcoin in there.
Ryan Walls, thank you. Yes, if you're here watching, hit the like button. It literally takes you 5 seconds, not even 1 second.
Song Yadong.
What's 39, Frank?
Digital currency is going to replace the dollar because the central banks are going to create a digital currency.
They want it, yeah.
That's inevitable. DraftKings is way down. I just was telling her this today. That Jason Robbins, CEO,
Digital ID, yes.
That I actually know him. The headline was, all the people selling DraftKings stock are going to regret it more than any decision they've ever made in their life. I was like,
that doesn't sound desperate.
That is a desperate fucking comment from a dude who I know as very measured and cool. Like that's like
scared.
But also think about it. Like the majority of his net worth is probably in DraftKings stock. So he's like, I'm worth $1 billion. And then it's just like,
not any more.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
But also, they've always taken.
Are you running in the 2024
Michael, thank you.
Election?
No, they would rig it against me. Just kidding. But they,
I'm gonna make another one of these.
dude, fuck DraftKings anyway. Gamble on Bovada. Bovada.lv. My take on DraftKings and whatever is that, I mean, people can, I mean, it just depends on, first of all, it depends on what sports betting does, but also there's going to be a million places to bet, right? Like I've learned not to doubt that guy, Jason Robbins. Like he's an incredible CEO and he has raised so much. He's raised billions of dollars in funding, which is very, very impressive. But I don't see why DraftKings would be anything special. There's a million places you can sports bet. I mean, I didn't mean a million, but there's lots of places you can bet.
I'm being dad? I thought you were saying I'm being dad.
She said you were being annoying AF.
Is that that word?
Yeah.
Marlon Moraes and Song Yadong. Support Cain Velasquez. I don't know if there's another fundraiser. But like I was saying in my last video, the key thing is for everyone to just universally, everything they say publicly, say that they support Cain. They shouldn't be able, you can't judge a father for doing yada, yada. And do not talk shit or like go after any court officials or any judges, like any of that stuff to make it feel like you want them to feel like public opinion is universally behind Cain, and you don't want them to feel like the people who are behind Cain are people who attack people. Cause like, yeah, it takes like, there could be like 1 million people supporting him. And if like 8 people write negative things on the judge's Twitter, they feel like the whole movement is poison. BKFC has done an awful job promoting this card then. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Oh. Okay, bye. You want to come sit with me? Come talk to the people? What are you watching? A Christmas movie?
Yeah.
So, how is everyone? I don't know much about fights, but I know other stuff. Hey, Lone Star. Team Fluffy. Hey, Chad. How are you? What am I drinking? Margarita, but like a skinny margarita. It's good. It's like, can you turn down the Christmas music?
No.
March. Oh, well, bye. No, this is really good. It's tequila and like a little bit of margarita mix, like just like a little bit, and then mostly like a bubbly water. I don't know, like a LaCroix, however you say it, and some jalapenos and serranos, because the more spice, the better. Thanks for filling in. Thanks, Advocate. I try. I'm nowhere near as entertaining as Jessie, but I have my moments. Are we liking Texas? Yeah. Y'all love Texas. I was actually just saying, we're at the park today with the girls. I was talking to one of their kids' dads and just saying like how happy we are to be here versus California. I mean, it's like, I love California. Don't get me wrong. Like I was raised there. Like that's like my home, but to give our kids the life that we wanted for them with the ability to like, number one, go to school. Number two, be able to just like live a normal free life and not be, I don't know, criticized every 5 seconds for the way that we feel. We love it here. Jesse's hotter. Bring back Jesse. He's coming. He's coming. I promise. Oh my gosh, I can't. You guys read fast. Or you type fast. Is Jesse a free speech advocate? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a sad world that we live in when you can't say what you feel, like, especially when you've built a social media platform. Like, I build my business on Instagram as well. And to feel like I can't actually say what I want to say without fear of like being shadow banned or whatever, for people that don't think that's real, like, it's super fucking real. And it's really, really bad. Halloween, Isla Vista in 97. I wasn't there in 97, but yes, Halloween, Isla Vista. Yes. Happy you guys had the means to escape. Yeah, that's another thing I was talking to about that dad today. The second that Jesse's job went remote, we like legit ran. Luckily, we were in a lease and we were at the end of it and we could just go. But we left the second that we could. Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was watching the chat. Knockout.
Jesus, the speed that a guy's career can turn around is unreal, dude. This guy Marlon, fucking less than 2 years ago was like the scariest guy at 135, and now he's probably washed out of the UFC just like that.
Oh, the guy that just got knocked out.
That's crazy, dude. You know what though, Marlon Moraes. I'm sorry, yeah. Oh yeah, Marlon Moraes. He'll slide into coaching and stuff and he'll like it. Like, I can tell. He'll be like a guy that like.
Why is Keels promoting on
Mr. Lewis, thank you very
this
much.
channel?
Thoughts on Marsh, Rogan, and New. Dude, they actually reached out to me and asked me to be a part of it. And I asked them for.
Who is Marsh Rogan?
It's like an MMA cryptocurrency.
That's the name of a cryptocurrency?
It's Marshall is Joe Rogan's dog.
Is it Joe's crypto?
No.
So
check it. This is them. Like, they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to support, and they're like, here we're paying blah 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 blah. And I asked them if they're on an exchange.
And
they said that, and I asked like how they pay, and like, I'm just getting caught up. And they were like, yeah, we could pay in this, you can pay in this, whatever. And I was like, okay, great. Let's set up some time to chat. And then they just disappeared. Maybe they're like, oh, you've made this too difficult by asking three questions. Yeah, they're like, dude, we're used to dealing with fighters that just are like, money? Yes. I'm like, oh, I'm used to doing business.
Dude, your neck is so inflamed. This is like hot.
I know, dude. The ice, I literally like the 2 ice packs just melted, both of them.
Yeah.
And how quick do I normally take ice packs off of myself? Like, I can't deal with being iced.
I don't like ice typically for injuries, but something like this, you have to. 1 year was too much in UC Santa Barbara. No way, dude. 4 years of just magical fabulousness. Speaking foreign language, says our subtitles. Michael wants to know what business you are in outside of your YouTube channel.
Hang on, I'm looking up how much money I may have been paid by these guys if I would have just jumped on this weird shit.
LiDAR.
That's
which is like radar, but like
big simplification, but yes. Like
big major accounts. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Some of you feel better?
Yeah. These huge companies that are going to automate all these jobs out of existence. I structure the deals for the technology, a critical component of it. And then I do YouTube, and then I have a live events company, And I had a supplement company that we're selling the last of it because the FDA made our key.
We still have some
But it's, I mean, fuck.
of the bottles or like the capsules, or I know we have the liquid.
And we have the capsules too. Although we got a big
Save
ass
some.
order. I know buying Marshall at Rogan Ignu is annoying because they're not on a major exchange.
Oh, don't go to California.
You can power out of heel hooks. I've heard that's not a good way to get out of them. You're moving to California for work for a couple of years, and then
What part? Like where in California? There's
totally
some spots
depends.
are good. Like I grew up in Riverside County, and they're still pretty normal down there for the most part. But like the Bay Area was rough.
I was just in San Francisco for 2 days last week, and they checked my shot status to get into a restaurant.
And you got to go eat, you guys.
Yeah. Is 40 years old too old to start jiu-jitsu? No, not at all. It's the best time.
Just like don't try to throw people into arm bars over their heads.
I didn't. That's not what I did. I grabbed an arm bar anyway.
It wasn't a good move.
Clearly.
Sacramento area.
Smeek, she just learned the difference between Hotwife and Hotwife.
I did.
I didn't say I used a fake card.
What?
Jeez.
You don't assume things about people, sir.
I was going for an armbar, but I wasn't fully mounted. I had literally just barely had my foot trapped. And so I grabbed the arm because I had it in a place where I thought I was going to be able to pull it out and go straight into an armbar. And I did kind of, but like I was just in a weird position. So then he was able to roll and sweep me and just, dude, crushed my neck, head.
Why don't you show them?
Shoulder.
You have it on video.
No. You can't really see it. That's like you can't see it because it's on the other side of the thing and you're not facing it, so you don't get to see how bad.
You can't see how bad like you really truly got hurt.
Daniel Dominguez, thank you very much, sir. I've got a dude that does all my designs. That's the thing. He's done all of my, like literally every bit of design, all my logos, all my backgrounds, all that. He's done that for free. Like, so he's my guy, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. This cracks me up.
Because the shirts are like something that we're going to like make money on. So
you missed what he just did.
John Jones' fiance. Hey, pimp, the version Schaub presents himself to people is inaccurate. Research the subreddit before next vid on him. Weird now how he's fooled you. You're better at reading people than that. It felt dishonest. No, that's my read on him is very simple. I trust Joe Rogan's instincts and Joe Rogan loves him. That's simple. If Rogan loves him, he's probably a good dude. The video background with the pictures is same dude. Oh, good. Iran fired missiles at the U.S. consulate. Get the fuck out of here. No way. Right now, in the middle of this Ukraine shit, the Iran shot missiles at the consulate in Iraq, the U.S. consulate, because Israel. Why are all these fucking nuclear powers shooting shit at each other all of a sudden? Like
just for fun.
Is everyone seriously just like, well, that old demented fuck isn't going to do anything?
Yeah, probably.
Who doesn't like David Goggins? aside from many Navy SEALs. I think Goggins is a badass. Penguins 0. I'll check it out.
What's happening?
I did a video about the Brennan Schaub and Unique situation. Remember the guy that I told you did, you know, the look at this guy. That guy. It's an ugly dude, man. How does this guy have 10 million? So what is he? Has he been on YouTube? Let's see when his first YouTube video is. 14 years ago, that'll do it. Gabrielle, why didn't you tell me to start uploading on YouTube when it was 2010?
When I first met you. Sorry.
Can you imagine? Oh my God, this guy fucking cranks out content, dude. 3 million views a day. Oh my God.
He's making a lot
This
of
guy's
money.
making fucking like $16,000, $18,000 a day in just YouTube ads. Like just Google, like AdSense. This is consistent, dude. Oh my God. On this one, he did and these are like this week, so it's all like much more than that. He did 5.5 million views in a day on this bullshit that it costs nothing to produce. He made 33 grand that day. Horrible comedian sues a YouTuber over jokes. I am blown away by the number of views that this dude is doing.
What's his
We're going to find out because, okay, so this video right here that I'm about to show you, he made around $15,000 for this video.
This is a video I've been debating making for the last 24 hours.
He made 15 grand on this.
He's been debating it for 24 hours. How long is it?
It's also really complicated.
How long
This
is the
shit
video?
More confusing than the
How
plot
long
of the
is the
movie
video?
Tenet. So let's just get into it. Let's
Get
spread
down.
apart these ass
What?
cheeks and
You
get
just
into the
covered it up.
stinky
How long
meat
is the
here.
video?
10
I want
minutes.
to quickly hit you with the cliff notes on why you should care
Do I have a
about this
clothing line?
situation,
If
why
not,
it's a big deal.
no,
There's
but I
also
will
a comedian
soon.
named Brendan Schaub, who is currently
I buy my shirt. I just honestly, I just buy, like if I buy a shirt that I like, I buy a lot of them. But like,
You don't do this.
but also Instagram has me pegged. Like I'm pretty sure that they just threw this up on my Instagram feed. They're like, this fucking idiot will buy a Savage shirt.
Sold.
I
I've seen that guy.
like Zulu fucks for shirts, but they'll probably be played out inside the next few months because everybody just copies my shit.
He's suing a small YouTuber over jokes they made about him. Also worth noting that YouTuber lost both of their channels, perhaps because of Schaub.
That's so fucked up.
If it's true, though, then Brendan just gave him the quarter pounder with cheese. Got the double whammy in there. And why this is a big deal is because Brendan Schaub is going after him because of the jokes he made, but also because he showed clips of his podcast in order to make some of the jokes and criticize him, and he's claiming it's not fair use and it's a violation. And obviously, fair use is very important on YouTube and the internet in general. So should this actually go to court and should this clown somehow win, it sets a really bad legal precedent. Now, let me get a bit more into the lore of this awful comedian. So there's a terrible comedian named Brendan Schaub, who was a former MMA fighter. And
Didn't she
rose to
just get
fame,
married?
Not really
That's
from
what
MMA,
she got
though
married
he was
December
very
12th.
successful there. He came into
Going through
the
IVF
public
within
eye thanks
3
to his
weeks.
frequent
She
appearances
found all
on the
that out.
Joe Rogan podcast.
Jesus.
I think he's the #1 reoccurring guest on Rogan. He's been there like 80 fucking times. So he basically got his career by suckling off of Joe
Hold
Rogan's
on. John Jones, very surprised by the answer. You shouldn't trust instincts. There is no substitute for concrete evidence. Concrete evidence on what like your impression of a person is. So, spoiler, 99.9% of people either like them or you don't. they are boring and they don't do anything. It's all instincts. You're asking me about Schaub. I'm saying Rogan and I tend to agree on basically everything in that regard. He knows Schaub really, really well, and he really likes him. So I figure he's probably fine.
Dude, I'm like heartbroken.
But the fact that he's suing Unique is completely bitch made and stupid as fuck. Honestly, I can't with that.
From that, used it as a platform to make his own podcast. The dude's got like fucking 10 podcasts. So he has like a lot of productions, and it's done something called Thick Boy Media. And he also tries to do comedy unsuccessfully.
Okay, I understand why this guy's popular.
Schaub is when people are making fun of him because he is the joke. The only comedy he provides to the world is in the form of a punching bag for people to laugh at and joke about. He himself steals jokes allegedly.
Look at the production value.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally talking into a headphone.
Schaub desperately try to fish.
Do you have any idea how much money this guy must have in the bank?
Is like watching a dog try and cross the street with oncoming traffic on its way. It's just painful, and you just want to like look the other way. It's miserable. And half of the stories he tells are blatantly just lies. Like you can tell he is making it up on the spot in order to one-up someone. Like I was watching him interact on another or actually it might have been his podcast, I don't remember now, but he was talking with Chris D'Elia, and they were talking about
Penguin
being out of
Zero.
gas. And Brendan Schaub just comes out of nowhere, like raises his hand. Oh, wait, actually, I was out of gas like you guys, but in a much cooler way. You see, I'd actually just won a fight, and after winning a fight and having 15 threesomes, I was in my Hummer H2. He makes sure to specify brand new Hummer H2, and I was running low on gas. I was like, I can ride this bitch out, but I couldn't. I ran out of gas. So then I had to, with my Hercules-like strength, push this Hummer myself.
Subscribed.
To the nearest gas station. And then the gas station guy said, didn't I just see you on TV? They need to pay you more. That was his story. Of course, I embellished it a little bit, but the story was, I just want to fight. My brand new Hummer was running out of gas, and then I had to solo push it to a gas station where the gas station guy recognized me and said they need to pay me more. That obviously didn't happen. There's like no reality where that ever fucking happened. I wasn't there. I wasn't like tapped into the NSA security cameras nearby or anything, but I can say with a high level of confidence he made that shit up in order to just one-up everyone around him for no reason. Like, there's no moral to the story. There's no, like, good jokes in the story or anything entertaining about it. It's just him being a fucking douchebag. If you were solo pushing a Hummer, who was steering it? How did you push this Hummer and steer it all the way to the gas station? How far away were you? There's just no chance. And then just so happens the guy working the gas station watched you on TV moments before and then mentioned you don't get paid enough. And then what? Everyone clapped? And then you became prom king? Like, he blows my mind. He is quite literally that frat douchebag everyone knew in college that would tell the worst jokes of all time, but no one bothered to stop them because no one cared. No one laughed. No one gave them any attention, but they convinced themselves that they were super entertaining in their own mind. That is him.
Here's the other thing. Here's one thing that I can clarify about Schaub is this. Schaub is like 6'5". Like, Schaub is fucking enormous, okay? So, like, hot girls, like hot girls have this thing where they've had nothing but positive feedback their entire life. Like, it's like Gabrielle, everyone's so nice. Everyone's just so nice.
Because I'm nice to people.
That's the only reason.
I really am nice to people.
She is. But hot girls have a viewpoint of the world that is very skewed from regular folks. And people who are fucking 6'5" have the exact same thing. The enormous dudes, like, they walk around, they're so much bigger. And then people, like, if they smile at someone's like, oh my God, this giant dude likes me. So, like, it's kind of the same thing, dude. They've got, like, giant dudes have hot girl syndrome.
As dudes. I'm feeling like you're saying I have.
Oh my God, Faith plus.
I don't like it.
Faith +1 is over me because of what? He's all, because I hate Schaub so much. I'm like, you know him? He's like, no. He's like, I'm like, so what are we talking about? You're defending him. No, I'm not. I said, tall people have a skewed view of the world. And you're gone, Smeek. See? Inciting problems. That's how you get kicked off. Insto.
Blocking people's fun.
Besides Rogan, are there any other ones I'd love to be on? I would love to do one with Theo Vaughn. Hang on, this fight's on.
You can't see past the stupid light.
Thiago Santos, I really like. I really want him to win because he was right there, but then he got his entire knee blown out and he blew all of his ligaments, all of them. And then he fought for fucking 4 rounds with a leg that had no Achilles or no ligaments attached. And he hasn't been the same since. He's very much like Khalil Roundtree, where he's like, he throws fucking heat, especially his kicks. We're talking about the dude with the sledgehammer that you're not watching.
I'm sorry. I get the best messages.
What's a pretty advanced move?
I was trying to do the.
Wait, what?
He's this guy. Same guy.
Oh, you responded to that. So he started thinking about that. And then he's like, oh, now I can't help myself.
Yes.
Now I'm going to message 1,000 times.
Exactly.
Jesus, dude. Whoa. Yeah, dude, Barstool, I definitely would. I would do a Barstool podcast all day.
I thought you made me make that for you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're trying to get me drunk?
You know it. Is it spicy?
It's delicious.
I feel like beards are like cheating. It's like a cushion. What? No?
No, someone just emailed me, Hotwife, I would clean it and click on it. Ooh. I wonder what the scene's going to be like in Jacksonville for this
I'm excited.
versus Vegas.
When are we going?
April.
Do we have a babysitter? Oh, yeah. My mom.
Ooh. Yes. Wait, who's coming?
My
Oh, yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
My mom.
Uncle Abe is good, man.
I thought you said Uncle Abe. Like, wait, what? Do you need a new ice pack?
No, I think I'm okay.
Don't press on it. I have the neck traction for tomorrow. That hurts.
No, it just
Yeah.
feels like it's going like this.
It is. Your neck's trying to protect itself.
Giselle didn't even see it because she was she was hiding in the back with all the kids playing Roblox or some shit.
She said she wasn't playing Roblox. She was hanging out with her friends.
No, but she wasn't out there, which is good because if she that would have been legit scary for her.
Was that bad?
Oh my God. She would have, I mean, she's never seen me get hurt like that, even remotely close.
It
was like one of those things where like the professor and the people, they were like, lay flat, like they wouldn't let me move. I had to like lay flat.
Mm.
And then they did a bunch of shit.
What'd they do?
He like pulled my shoulder blade up and then I don't know, he did something that, I mean, I don't know if it was what he was doing or it was just the time that had passed, but it made the nerve calm down. Because like the nerve felt like, you know, like if the nerve is like a bong, it's just like
Yeah.
bong. It just like wouldn't let up at all. From neck to head to back to arm.
Yeah, well, put your shoulder down.
I can't.
Yeah, like
Thank you, Frankie.
C5, C6
Yeah.
is like
Nuke. That's right
Yeah.
where it is. Hit up
gong, not gong.
Hit up Stipe's masseuse. Oh, really? Penguins uncover some. Okay, let's finish that video. I'll fast.
And we're back. I'm gonna get you another ice pack.
Oh my God, that's what fucking Unique looks like?
Domestic violence was occurring in the background. This is all alleged, and this is only based off of live streams that have been.
I can't believe that's what he looks
In
like.
the course of like the last 2 or 3 years that I was able to look at this person, I saw a lot of people talking about frequent domestic violence on stream. I saw a lot of clips of him and his significant other constantly arguing, yelling, shouting, screaming, and just a lot of really disturbing things.
Playful retard. Has no idea what's really happening. Oh, she annoys me. Kyle, it's a birthday, man. What is it? Yes, we didn't get banned. You just were irrelevant.
First of all, Unique calling someone else a retard is fucking hilarious, dude. That's the first thing every single person thinks to themselves without saying out loud the first time they hear him talk. They're like, who's this retard? Gosh, I wish it was 2010 so I could still say that out loud.
I gotta handle the kids because you couldn't stupid. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're a fucking retard.
Like I said, his channels are down, so I can't look at his.
I can't tell if that sounded like he was slapping the girl, but then her response didn't sound right. Like if he was hitting her, that didn't sound
Who?
Unique. Like here, I'll show you
What's
this.
a unique?
The retard.
Huh?
And you don't ball bearings. The retard.
Wait, who?
The ball bearings.
You have to put your shoulder down.
I can't. It's like
you just have to
it's
not
like crunched
sit
like that.
No, it's how that's what you do normally.
Ooh.
Maybe rubbing off your hand. Just for the record.
What days are you guys going to that place?
Oh, I don't know yet. I don't think we've even booked anything yet.
Oh.
Why?
I was just gonna tell Steve what day, because I'll train those days for sure.
Yeah.
I told him I was gonna. I was
think
like, I'm gonna train like
there's a
non-contact.
reason why he couldn't go. I don't know if it's because
He can't do 3 days and not train and all that.
no, I don't know if he's like traveling or something.
He said that she said, "Did you seriously just hit me?"
Who?
The retard's girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend?
Yeah, and that's what they're saying. He's like, sounds like there's some domestic violence, and we'll play it in between rounds.
Yes.
It sounded like something got hit hard, and then if she really said, Did you seriously just hit me? Then she's a savage. Why is Santos giving this guy more respect than he did John? A, because he is not the same fighter, but also Ankalaev hits a lot harder than John Jones. Look at how much power that guy puts behind his shots. Like John, when even back when he used to knock people out a lot, it was like with like spinning elbows and knees and crazy shit like that. Like he was never like a throw a punch down the middle, knocking a guy out thing. Oh my God. Celebrity boxing, Jesse versus Unique. Dude. That'll be a fucking rough day at the office for Unique. I would do one hand. I would do like we can do kickboxing rules, and I won't use my left hand. Like you could like rope my hand right here. Like I'll fight the whole time with it like this, to where I can't move it. No jiu-jitsu though, because I would probably grab an arm bar and then just pile drive myself into the fucking ground. No, I'm not southpaw. I'll take my cross and kicks and be good. See, look, I would sit down.
What are we watching?
We're watching me max out the punching bag game. One more time. Boop. And good night, Unique. Good night, Unique. Thank you, Christopher, and thank you, Oscar. I met her in San Diego. Her best friend is dating my friend. Yeah, dude, the knee thing, man, like all the ligaments in his knees or his knee, like, wow, this guy's fucking scary too, Uncle Abe.
I still keep thinking you're calling him
Uncle Abe.
Uncle Abe.
Uncle Abe.
Uncle Abe. Apparently, there's like a monster truck rally in Austin. That's where the Toyotas are right now.
It looks off the hook. Look how many people are there.
That looks fun. No, I want to go to the rodeo. Can we go to the rodeo?
Sure.
Yes.
Fabio would fuck Unique up, dude. Fabio at least knows like submissions and stuff. Even if he's a little guy.
Are you texting me?
Unique would go to slap him like he was a girl, and Fabio would just run around, take his back, and then choke him or something.
Okay, so what's your plan for...
Like, Unique has never spent 1 minute in a gym training to learn how to fight. He just slaps this girl. And then he goes, yeah. See, she was talking, and she's talking when I was trying to do my live stream, so I slapped her a little bit. Slapped her.
Jesus.
She's still talking shit. Ever been jumped? I've had people roll to try to jump me. Found out the hard way.
I got jumped in a locker room. Kind of. Not really.
You got jumped?
Well, kind of. I got away. I'm very fast and small, but I had people try to jump me in the locker room.
No, this is not my day job. I mean, it's a job I do during the day, but no. I have a real job.
Daryl Brown wants to know if you use melatonin.
Yes. Although Gabrielle has a product that's better than that. It's the best sleep you'll ever have in your life.
It's fucking good.
That I would swear on. You got jumped twice? That must have been scary as fuck. Did you know you were going to get jumped, or did it kind of just happen?
That's what happened to me. I knew I was going to get jumped by Ari's ex-girlfriend and some big ass bitch who was like 5'8".
That must have been scary, but like, I don't feel like you even would understand what like you probably didn't even realize how scared you should be.
Oh no, it was after she already threw me against a locker, so I was very scared.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Maddie. At least you didn't have time to be afraid. You just kind of, if me and Joe Rogan got in a fight, who
Joe
would win?
Rogan would murder Jussie.
Are you fucking serious? Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
I'm talking to them, not you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah.
Dude, Joe
Have
Rogan,
you seen him kick something?
Dude, Joe Rogan, I'm selling like, I think Joe Rogan wins in a full throttle MMA fight against almost anyone in his weight class outside the UFC. Like I would bet on him against fucking anyone in his weight class outside the UFC. Now, obviously he's on a shitload of hormones and stuff, but he's like a super black belt in jiu-jitsu. And if he kicks you, you're literally, I've said this a million times. He could kill a person with a body kick. He could kill, he could kill most people with a body kick.
Yeah. Like break multiple ribs.
Oh, like a person who's not built for combat, if he kicked them as hard as he could, kill them.
He's got crazy power.
I've actually thought about that, about fighting Rogan a million times, just because I've I'm like, what would I do against that spinning back kick? Like, because he can hit you with it from so fucking far away. You almost have to just sit on it. You have to sit and just wait for him to throw it and then slip to the side and try to close distance immediately. But like, he might not be throwing the spinning back kick. He might hit you with a fucking heel kick to your face. Like that's Rogan's
dangerous.
Rogan's kicks would be so fucking hard to fight against. Dude, Rogan has legitimately the best spinning back kick that ever.
I do, Gary.
Thank you, Bright Light. No, I put that ass to sleep. He weighs 195 pounds though, dude. He's not, he's short. He's not tiny.
Joe?
Yeah, he's like 5'7", 195.
He's 5'7".
195.
Big dude. And like brick.
Yeah. Dude, I weigh probably 185 right now. He's 10 pounds heavier than me and 5'7".
Yeah.
I'm actually not joking about, I don't think that I'm not sure if anybody has a more powerful spinning back kick than Rogan, like in the world. Rogan's not 5'7". How tall is he then? He is 5'7".
He's 5'8", according to Google. So
Drewby do jiu-jitsu. That's why you know jiu-jitsu, I bet then. See? If you got jumped a bunch, that's why you know jits. All fighters have huge heads, dude. But yes, that doesn't surprise me that Joe's is huge. But that's years of HGH. And so
wait, HGH makes your head bigger?
Yes.
This is interesting. Why? How?
Cell replication, and it can make your skull grow. It makes your skull grow.
Fascinating.
But the Druby Jiu-Jitsu, how he went to, he was the only white kid, he got jumped a bunch. Now he's, anyone who has jitsu in their name is not a white belt. So, but I was making this point earlier about how the heavyweight division will always be the thinnest division in terms of like the number of people who have really, really good skills. And the reason for that is because the reason people learn to fight is because they get victimized when they're young. People make them feel small. They make them feel like, vulnerable. So they go and they learn how to fight so that they won't have to feel like that ever again. And big dudes, that's not a thing. They get to just coast by being enormous, like they just get to, like, they're huge dudes. Why would they need to worry about it? Like they're fucking huge. So they don't need to like really learn to fight. That's why 135 pounders are so fucking vicious, dude. HGH makes you grow all around because your growth plates fuse because don't no longer grow upwards, so you grow outwards. Yeah, like.
Yeah, but the skull growth is interesting because it's obviously not making him taller, so it's not making all your bones like grow. But like, why your skull? In
big
particular?
Dude privilege.
That's my question.
Bodybuilder, yeah, bodybuilders can't fight because they're not built to fight. They're built to lift things in one weird mechanical motion.
They're like strong lever pulleys.
Yes, exactly.
They're not
built to move,
Yeah.
Like they're not built to like.
They're not like dynamic.
Yeah.
They're like one. Yeah.
Like the perfect body to fight with is like an, Israel Adesanya, maybe a little bit more muscle, I guess, if you're like talking the perfectly ideal body, but like long limbs, super agile, able to move quickly, be explosive and simultaneous. Like
a dump truck versus a Ferrari. That's kind of a good analogy. Like a dump truck's designed to like lift heavy things, and a Ferrari's designed to like.
Yeah, but Druby do 14 years of jits. There's nobody fucking jumping you now. You pick the first one and you break their arm break their shoulder with a shoulder lock, and then you're like, who's next? They're like, not me.
We might go different days. Down to Galveston.
Don't say.
I'm not. I just said different days.
You said where? Don't. But where? Like what days?
I'm not saying. Earlier in the week.
John Jones is definitely built great to fight. Bright light. See you later, bud. It is hard to lock an armbar when you're getting kicked in the face. That's a fact. That's why I said pick one out and fucking break them fast. Like, you have to basically make a statement before anybody gets a chance to do anything. If they all jump you at once, just move backwards and pick them off as they move forward. And your jits is pretty much obsolete if you're up against fucking 7 guys. Me too, Druby do. Me too. I used to fight all the time. And then I learned how to fight and have never gotten to apply it in the street.
You don't anymore?
But that's also because it coincided with when, like, the idea of knocking someone out and them hitting their head on the pavement and dying became like a legitimate fear where I'm like, wow, that would actually really be the worst thing ever.
My life.
And so, yeah, I mean, and some regular, dudes, just some like regular fucking guys, like outside a bowling alley roll you. It's if you hit one of them, they're going to be unconscious for fucking sure. And they're going to hit their head on the pavement. Like the only way you got to like, you really honestly need to be in a place where like, if I don't do this, they're for sure going to roll me or fuck, dude. I don't know. Like I said, I've been terrified to hit anybody for a very long time. Just have this, it's like, I did want to smash a guy's car the other day though.
Because he honked at him.
He didn't just honk at me, dude. He honked.
He like mean honked.
I was 1 foot in front of the car and not in a car. Scared that, well, it actually didn't scare me, but that's only because my fucking headphones were in. Uncle Ev's up that much, huh? I have thought about, well, I have another channel, Jussie on Everything, which is a better channel anyway. And exactly, yeah. Drooby Doo. Yes. That's why I always talk about that on the channel. It's like, that is not a worthy opponent, dude. Like, I look at that as bitch made. Like, like a person who beats the shit out of someone who's a non-worthy opponent, that shit looks pussy to me. Like, that doesn't look hard at all. Like when Joe Schilling knocked that dude out in the bar, it wasn't like I was like, oh, damn. You know, I made fun of him because I knew I could make a funny video, but like, I just watched it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, the guy's smaller than you and he's blacked out drunk. Why? Like, why? You get your buddies to film it too. I mean, it wasn't bad for his career, I guess, but like, could have killed that fucking retard. Luch, what's up, dog? Thank you very much. You don't have to pay me to fucking chat. You can just hit me up, dude. You have my fucking phone number. You won't join the watch party. Oh, all right. Well, hang on. Yeah. Hang on.
Just keep inviting him repeatedly.
No. Watch this. Check this out, Gab. What, now you're not even fucking in there?
He said, when you're done here.
Oh.
With many ellipses.
I read like partial messages.
Oh, Lutch, you were so fun, my dude. I had a blast. Like, it was so much fun.
You go to the bars a lot. When dudes find out you fight, they always get froggy. I don't know. What's froggy mean? Yeah. I don't. Oh, they want to fight. Yeah, I mean, it can go either way. It's the same thing as like really big guys sometimes too. Drunk idiots. I honestly don't even remember the last time someone pressed me like that out.
The Niners game.
Oh yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
That was like
it was at the stick.
Yeah. That guy did stick his finger in my face. The thing about Jussie on Everything is I can't. Gab, put your Instagram in there. They're asking.
Oh.
I can't do videos on Jussie on Everything unless I really have a really kind of refined idea of like the point that I want to make.
With my nails on.
End up arm wrestling them. That is actually really funny.
Who's arm wrestling?
God, it's not even going in.
Oh, fuck my life.
Maddie said that when people find out he fights, they get all uppity and he ends up arm wrestling him.
That's funny.
That is funny. Speaking of drunk people fighting, so at UFC 272, they cut all the booze off. They cut all the booze off at 7:00.
Did they really? I don't think that actually happened. I think that was a rumor.
Oh yeah, dude. The cauliflower ear is that's like.
Did I do that right? Someone check that link and see if it works.
Yeah, you did it
see
right.
What I typed.
That's true, dude. The cauliflower ear is like it's like a clown warning. It's like, because if anybody who wants to fuck with you, and if they don't know what cauliflower ear is, then that tells you everything you need to know. That is a fucking unworthy opponent, dude. You know what I mean?
Even I know.
Like if they don't know what that is an unworthy opponent by definition. Later, Alex.
We gotta put our peanuts to.
Are Patty Pimlet and Sean O'Malley in the same weight class? It doesn't matter. They would definitely not have those two fight. Just because they're both star. Like one of them would have to lose. And they're trying to groom both those guys, especially O'Malley. Did you guys see Steve-O when he was with John Jones and he was trying to give himself cauliflower ear? I was like, and they put his ear on the thing and they were like smashing it. And I was like, dude, I don't think that it works like that. I think you can only do it from grinding your fucking ear into the mat for a decade. Although Bill gets it really quick, dude.
Bill who?
Bill who? But he's on it. Like as soon as it starts, he bleeds
it
because he's such a
pretty boy.
He's such a pretty vain dude.
He's a pretty boy. I love Billy. I miss them.
Dude, Maddie, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying to her about like not even understanding how afraid you should be is like
of what?
Just when those girls were pressing you, and I was just saying like if you're a dude and you find yourself like facing down a lot of people and you can't talk your way out of it, or it's fucking scary, dude. Because like
I was scared. We had PE at the same time. My locker was past there, so I had to walk past him. What's up, Buttercup?
The only time that ever happened to me, I was shitting my pants. But then I put the record breaker shot on the first guy, and the other guy didn't want to fight.
Oh, it's a baby. Oh gosh, it's a baby. Do you guys remember what happened last time?
Natasha, thank you very much.
What happened? What happened to you?
Nate, what's up, dude?
Oh, yeah, who was on the live stream when Giselle elbowed me in the face?
Gabrielle, say hi to Nate. He's meeting us in Jacksonville.
Oh, hey, I'll see you in Florida.
Yeah, you hooked me up with the Meepo Hurricane.
Oh yeah, dude. Did you try it?
Oh, dude, it's so fast.
It's fucking badass on, dude. I don't even put it. I put it. I don't like it. It has 4 settings, right? I don't even do the 4th one. I just do 3 is plenty. I don't need to go faster than 25, 26 miles an hour, dude. Like that's plenty.
No, 20 was good. 20, I mean, maybe I'll go 25 later. I was just like, whoa.
Go on something. Oh, have you ever ridden an electric skateboard before?
Yeah, I had a boosted board before.
Nice. Yeah, you got to find like a smooth road, like something real smooth. Took me getting my eye socket destroyed to learn how dumb. Oh man, oof. Someone just hit you in it, broke your orbital. I have never had that happen, luckily. But every time I've seen it happen to a person, it looks like it hurts so much because they're just done. Like they're, they like, Did it hurt like a motherfucker? Ultrad.
Giselle's afraid to be on camera because last time she gave me a fat lip.
Right.
Jess, did you hear that?
They had to put titanium in your skull. That's actually kind of gangster.
I'm trying to be live at 2 places at once, so sorry if I'm.
So hey,
no,
so am I.
the delay
So am
is
I.
problematic. Jesse.
Yep. Good night, bomb ass jerky.
Giselle's afraid to be live because the last time she was here, she put her elbow through my lip.
Oh yeah, that was embarrassing.
She got me so good. How much does this little bit look like your daddy?
Darren Shagmaster has a pair of
this?
Jordans that are sitting in, like it said arrived at destination 3 days ago. I thought that meant it's delivered, but apparently not. But they'll be there soon. They must be getting sorted in Canada, like some Canada thing.
I can't.
Cyborg had the worst broken face I've ever seen in fighting.
Oh gosh.
A knee. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that when Cyborg? Not you guys, but like when Cyborg got his skull crushed. That was
saw that,
dude. The guy kneed him, and it looked like if someone like punched something that was breakable, and a fist just like. It's crazy. It's like. Yes, you can get merch.
She does, right, Advocate? This is his clone. His lady clone.
She's built to fight because she's tall
and flexy.
Lanky and flexible. I don't know where she gets that from.
That's from her mama.
It does look like you got crushed with a bowling ball. MVP is. Wait, Bellator's on right now?
Point the toe. Yeah. Go.
Where is it? Where's
Be flexible, but make it pretty.
Exactly. The X-rays from Cyborg, they look like an asteroid impact, like a crater in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so
yeah, she does fight Oscar. She does jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. You guys, you want to see her?
My back doesn't do
I'll show you guys. I'll show you her today, actually. Here's Giselle from today.
Oh yeah, it is so
just
good.
In training.
You already showed that.
I know, but they obviously didn't know.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, dude.
I did so good that day.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't touch that. Yeah, I'll bend your nail off this time. If you keep doing that,
why do you sound congested?
I am.
Wait.
Crushed head guy? Yeah, he can.
We were outside a lot today.
Oh, wait, hang on. I need this phone.
She is a beast. They're saying nice things about you. What do you say?
She's a monster. Wait, Drewby, you've never seen her? You've never seen her do jits before? That's not even. I mean, that was just her like. That was just her dicking around at practice. Like, I'm gonna send her to Victor Hugo and Steve Hargett very soon.
You sound hollow.
There's no bones.
Dude, check this out. So this was Giselle. This is Giselle's very first tournament fight ever. She had been training like a motherfucker 6 days a week through the entire pandemic, but she had like there were no tournaments. So like I knew she was vicious, but I didn't, you know, she had never competed before.
But also never seen her.
And we had never seen her like under the lights in like with a bunch of people watching.
Except for swim meets.
Which is
she
very different than.
But she dominated.
Yeah. So her first fight, I was so nervous, dude. So this is her first fight.
Exactly, Jason.
Oh, I remember that.
You do?
I did so good.
You did do so good. And that's when we were like, okay.
We're like,
girl.
okay, good start. Good start.
Yay.
And
Yeah, I won. Lost in 3,
And that's a wrap.
2, 1.
I was like,
That's my girl.
And I was like,
Thank
whoa!
you, Frankie.
Whoa!
Oh, mommy's inner cheerleader came out.
Yeah. She was standing up
the kids at school. Do the kids at school know you do jiu-jitsu, babe?
with all my classes because I brought my medals one time to show them off, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To show him off, you know.
It was really loud.
She's so humble, my baby.
I didn't know that. I thought you said that they didn't know.
Only her immediate class. Look at what they're seeing.
They say
I know.
Advocate says, nice moves, Giselle.
Yeah. Oh, dude, she does no gi. Here, I'll show you some no gi.
Oh,
I'll show you her fighting a boy in no gi who is good too. This boy,
which one?
Giselle actually lost
that guy
one.
from
She lost one
Singapore?
fight to this girl, this spazzy ass girl in
She was good.
gi.
Oh my gosh, she was like,
She's like Giselle's 1,000 times better than her jiu-jitsu. It like
that was rigged.
she just was like,
It said I was 56 pounds.
it's 1,000%.
And I
She was
weighed
also-
myself when I got home.
no,
I
she
was
was
60
heavier.
pounds.
Giselle.
That girl was heavier.
Okay, first of all, that is 100% not why you lost. You lost because she's a spazzy topper and she passed your guard
It wasn't
5 times.
fair.
You retained it every time, but
It
she
wasn't
passes,
fair.
she gets
was
points.
Much bigger than Giselle.
That's not true.
Yes, she was much
It's not
bigger.
good for her to teach her that because it's A, not true, and B, that's just not why she
was
lost.
much bigger.
You needed to learn to not get your guard passed. Even though you can get your guard back all the time with people in tournaments, you get it passed, they get the points anyway.
Just because someone does this in your face,
It hurt.
she was literally flapping like a bird in her face.
Take it at home.
Giselle, stop squirming.
Okay, but this is the first time that Giselle fought a boy in a tournament.
And I won. Ooh.
And this kid had just beat the shit out of that girl that beat Giselle in gi.
That's me.
Yeah, girl.
I did so good that day.
You did do well that day, honey.
Like this boy is so much fucking bigger than her. It's like if they were standing next to each other and someone was like, "Hey, who do you think would win in a fight? This girl or this boy?" There are 0 people who would pick her.
And yet,
And he was helpless.
Oh yeah, I was so good that day.
Shut up, Giselle.
Just in the I was in the zone. I was in the zone.
I'll show you. Now I'm going to show you guys the kid who choked Giselle.
No, we don't talk about that.
we don't talk about Bruno.
I actually
Who else has
I
kids?
want to show you guys because that kid is obscenely good though.
Yeah, we got to watch our baby get choked. She's super humble, Advocate. Super fucking humble. Aren't you? Look at that.
And good night.
I forgot she choked him.
And then,
You didn't know that.
I forgot. Baby.
What kind of?
but then, dude, check. Okay, so this kid right here, this kid, he's a 10th planet kid. He won every fight and won all of them by submission.
You?
Thank you, Dustin.
I told his dad he can marry Giselle if he wants.
Was it cloudy?
This is the first time Giselle's ever gotten choked in a tournament. This kid, I mean, first of all, he's a boy, but also
Mischievous grin.
Oh my god, the face like
this
that.
kid is so nasty, dude.
Oh my.
Foot in the face.
Oh, dude, that was a sick roll escape that he did on your arm bar, Giselle.
He's good.
Don't compliment that.
Hey, he was humble, dude.
He was the one that was yelling after each one.
No, he was like this.
He did like a.
Thingy.
He had to move. He had to move.
Oh, trouble.
Don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
It's because he's as flexible as you, Giselle.
No, I don't think he can do bendy things with his back that are creepy.
Well, he can choke you because he's about to right now.
Mom, go punch Dad. You're the only one who's allowed to. I'm the small one.
And good night, Giselle.
Go punch him. I'm so good at this. Okay, I'll whack you with your phone. Your own.
Her face afterwards is
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck happened?
We don't talk about that. No. Don't touch my foot. No.
Get your legs out of my area.
I'm not in your area.
God, see, this is why she's good. Her limbs are fucking everywhere.
Shagmaster.
You're
So
used to this.
the reason,
Ow!
okay,
Can someone answer this question definitively for me? Is tickling allowed
No.
in jiu-jitsu?
It's
Like, if
not.
someone has you in a hold, can you tickle them? Like, are you allowed to do that?
dude, if someone has you in a real hold, you're not going to be able to tickle them anyway.
Just saying. It could be a very good
I'm not
defense.
in your area right now. I'm not in
Okay,
your
Giselle,
area.
shut up.
The
Dude.
tolerance is
I'm serious. I'm going to throw her. You're going to see if you can armbar a grown man.
It's my fault.
It's
It's my
Mom's
fault. It's my
fault.
fault.
Mom's hand is staying up. If she tickles me, then she's
Here,
out
come
of
here.
the
Yeah,
circle.
so the answer to that is
I am the center of attention.
that Goggins, like in that community, these guys, like, they're literally the most competitive people on earth. Like, that's you just pick up on it. It's all of them are super hyper competitive. And they also have a very specific way of measuring themselves inside of the community, which has nothing to do with outside the community. So like if you got a guy who deployed, was on super serious missions, you know, like all that stuff, the way that you would just measure the guys inside of the SEAL teams. And then you have a guy who is not high in that hierarchy and they become really famous as a Navy SEAL on the outside. It really pisses the guys off on the inside. It's basically that simple. And Goggins hasn't done any of this stuff. So that's basically why. It's not like, you know, they don't like, it's just a competitive thing. And he ranks low on the way that they measure themselves
I
internally.
have to kick Dad or else he'll kill me.
Dude, you're pulling my shirt off.
So this is hard because Dad's right there. He'll kill me. He'll kill me if I kick him.
She's trying to armbar me. You're a child.
Yes, I think that Darren definitely will get better now that he's training with Hamzat. How would he not? How would he not? You know what I mean? Giselle, I'm going to throw you through a fucking wall.
We're not even in your space. None of us are touching.
Your noise is in my space.
You're so mean.
I've never heard anyone say anything negative about Jocko.
Come over here. I was getting squished.
Ugh.
Gotta be strong.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Get up.
yeah, I've never heard him say anything negative about Jocko. I mean, aside from that, there is this thing where anyone who gets a lot of attention, like there's like a certain level of that a little bit, but he's solid. I guess. I mean, like, you know, I'm just relaying what I'm kind of I don't get too involved in that stuff, obviously.
I want to take one so bad.
I think Goggins is a fucking badass. His story is amazing. His story is amazing. What's up, Josh? I did hear a funny story about Jocko breaking his friend's neck. Dude, Thug Nasty is the man. Did you guys see his answer when they asked him about Ukraine? That was so badass, dude. Such a fucking great answer. Him and Hamzat they're going to be, yeah, they're going to train together. Both of them are single. They're both young. They got no attachments. They're just going to train, dude. They're going to go around and they're just going to fucking train. It's like literally any smart person's dream. It'd be so badass. Gamer Nate, I agree with that. That guy was tough, man. Thank you, John. Dude, you know what's funny is like the Bryce Mitchell answer to Ukraine I heard it without any commentary. And I thought to myself, I was like, what a fucking great answer. Like, what a sharp kid. That was like a really, really great fucking answer. Because he didn't pretend to know it. He just straight up says, I have no idea what's going on over there, but I'm not going to fight. I'm not going over there to fight for these motherfuckers. If they want to come here, then I'll fight to the death or whatever, all that. Like, I can't do it justice, but I was like, that's an excellent answer. And then I found out that people were dragging him online over that. Like, what are you dragging him about, dude?
Daddy.
What, baby?
Where's Mom? Where's Mom?
That's my dude. What's up, Mike? His comments about the Federal Reserve are super on point. Yeah, I mean, basically, like, yeah, I don't know. I think he's sharp. Oh my God. Shagmaster, the dude, you're talking about the dude on TikTok who has 9 million followers. I was privy to a group of them watching his stuff for the first time last week, and they did not have rave reviews about that guy.
Dad, are you able to crack your back like this?
I can't crack my back right now. Are you crazy? I did see the Nelk boys and Trump thing get taken down.
Nuh-uh.
It ain't a federal and it ain't a reserve. You want to know something really crazy I learned about that this week? Did you know that when we went on the gold standard, that it became law that everyone had to turn their gold in to the Federal Reserve? So everyone had to take all their gold and turn it into the Federal Reserve. And in return for your gold, they gave you paper. Talk about the biggest fucking scam of all time. The thing that I think is hilarious about the Ukraine thing is how all of a sudden, like, I genuinely do not buy into the majority of this like race-based bullshit that most people pump out. But I do think it's fucking hilarious and ridiculous that like all of a sudden, all these people are now super, like advocates about like being these people who are being victimized by war or whatever. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like, this shit's going on all the fucking time globally. Like, it's like the same thing to me as people who eat. Well, they'll order a big ass steak at a restaurant. But if you were like, hey, man, so this week we're going to go and butcher a cow. And they're like, butcher a cow? That's barbaric. I wouldn't butcher a cow. And you're like, I literally just watched you eat a steak yesterday. Well, right, but I don't want to butcher the cow. You're like, oh, so you just want to pretend like you don't know where that comes from. Okay, cool. Like, that's what it looks like to me, where all of a sudden Ukraine fucking matters to them. It's like, and the reason I bring up the race shit is because I can at least understand how people can position it that way. My personal opinion, it's purely the media. Like, the media is saying this is a really big deal. So they're like, oh my God, it's a really big deal. But it'd be easy for people to be like, oh, so now the people that are getting killed are white and you care, which is, just be more spin propaganda. But it'd be an easy one to make. But like this video, there was this video that went, we're defending the Ukrainian border or helping them because we put the Ukrainian government in. Like, this guy is a fucking stand-up comedian that we put in there.
Good actor.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, to people where this sounds like shocking to them, where it's like, we installed that government, plain and simple. And we did the same thing in this country. Like, that's what we do, dude. Like, that is what we do. I'm not saying good, bad, or other, but that is what we do. Happening. Like, we oust fucking governments we don't like, and we put ones in that we like. And generally, that has to do with natural resources that we want or geopolitical power. In this case, it has to do with both. Plain and simple. That is what this is actually about. There's a pipeline from Ukraine that is going to go in. It's a Russian oil pipeline that was going to start feeding more oil to Germany and all these other countries. And
Melissa, I'll send it to you.
And it was going to give more geopolitical power to Russia. Russia already does 30% of their energy needs, and this was going to do more. And the United States is like, nah, I think that's going to give Russia a little bit too much political power. You know?
Just true.
Have I looked into BlackRock and Vanguard? Yeah. BlackRock, $8 trillion. Oh, is that all? Only $8 trillion? The biolabs in Ukraine, I know they're there because I looked at it. I saw it on the fucking, remember I sent that to you guys like weeks and weeks ago? I sent that to her weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
Right? Yes. I don't know what the hell they're doing there, but 38. So Iraq and Afghanistan are too fresh in my mind to believe the narrative, but the way the propaganda is coming out is unnerving. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I don't watch that shit at all.
I gotta put our babies to bed.
Jason Bennett, thank you so much. I saw a video today. I'll help you in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. So I saw a video today where this Ukrainian dude and his dad were driving down the road because like they had fled and they had like fled with their family, but they went back to their house to rescue their dogs. At least this is what the story is. And as they were going down the road, supposedly Russian soldiers shot at them. They got lit up. These guys got fucking lit up, dude. And the dogs got killed. The dad got shot. The son was like under the car and he's like, "Daddy, don't die." And he's like literally like,
Oh,
"Daddy, hold on. And then the dad dies. And people are like, "Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever." I'm like, dude, yeah, it's a shitty thing. That's war. Like what do you think is going on over there? You think everybody that gets killed, you think like the fucking soldiers line up on the other side of the field still? Yeah. Like, it's like, all right, muskets.
Yeah.
Everybody looks like whatever. You're in the Ukraine. Someone's riding down the road. They're like, oh, that might be the separatists. Like, what kind of cars do you think the fucking separatists are driving? Like, you think they have tanks and shit most of the time? They got Mercedes, just like these fucking assholes. I did see JP's latest one about life jackets, and Gabrielle, you will love that.
He did another one about life jackets?
Today. You'll enjoy it. His audio was fucked up on it, but it was still good enough that it was awesome.
JP.
Bill Rupp, thank you very much. I mean, dude, it's like I said in the video about Drake's fake bet. If it's on television, there's a 95% chance that it's not what it seems. And so instead of assuming that it's real, figure out how it makes you feel and then start backing into who would want you to feel that way. And then usually you'll fucking land on what actually happened. we're going to do 274.
Where is it? Do we know yet?
It's in Phoenix.
Oh, right. Oh, that'll be fun.
JT, can I tell you
have a
how
good
to
dog,
make
Mike, Ronnie. Yes, thank you. You want to keep like.
Hey Jesse, can I tell you how to more money, please? Serious question. I don't understand the question. Gabrielle has perfect bone structure.
Oh, well, first he was telling me that I look like a dude, which I really could give two shits about. But yes, I do have a really good
Perfect bone structure.
Any East Coasters? Oh, East Coast UFC.
Of course it's not. There's not a goddamn masculine thing about this little dainty flower.
I don't give a fucking shit. Say what you want. I don't fucking care.
Well, I'm just saying it's an absurd thing to say. It's all. It's like saying Francis Ngannou's little.
An elf? Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it
An
coming.
elf?
I love this.
Dude, if you want to, like, honestly, the place to get information is Breaking Points. Watch Breaking Points on YouTube. If you want straight up, like, unbiased, they'll tell the stories in either direction.
Thanks.
Breaking Points is great. And a really great one, actually, and I found this while they were suspended, is
Nicholas, you'll love the bee.
hang on.
What did they say? Putin gets the Nobel Prize in health or something for stopping COVID. Hilarious.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Dude, yeah, Ben Askren's on it, dude. Like, look at the stuff that he sends out. He's hilarious. Like, he's just like, I'm still dealing with whiplash from how fast the world just decided COVID's over. It's just one of those things where, like, are you fucking serious?
You're dead.
We have been
Literally.
fucking saying this shit forever. It's like everyone's like 18
Thanks,
months
Melissa.
behind us and shit.
I love you, girl. Melissa's tried the happy products and loves them. You're amazing.
No. Not Rising. The girl from Rising, the Asian one, she has her own channel and it's fucking awesome.
You could address me, Mikey. I'm like sitting right here. My name's Gabby, so you could have asked me directly. My favorite thing about Jussie is it's too many to count, y'all.
Chad, real Jussie on fire at Gmail. Just tell him, Gabrielle. Just tell him.
Now you're embarrassing me.
Tell him your favorite thing.
My most favorite thing?
Mm-hmm.
No, y'all. Obviously, he's like hilarious and entertains me. My mom always says, she's like, now I know you married him. Like, he loves the fuck out of you, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
And I never get bored.
That's true.
In any ways.
If anything ever happened to me, your new husband would never be able to figure out how to.
I could never marry anyone else.
Oh, what a good girl.
It's true. He is too hot for me. Chase.
That's
whatever
first.
that name is.
The entire reason that I have to stay tan and in such good shape is so that when I stand next to her, people aren't like, what's she doing with that guy? Dude, he way too smoking.
He is, you guys. Hot butter.
That's my joke, dude. That's my joke.
Yeah, duh. That's why it's funny.
I'm not doing moon landings today, Oral
He's
Phillips.
not trying to get kicked off YouTube, dude.
She knows the ginger means there's a fire inside.
Hell yeah, there is.
Dude, so pop quiz, what's the furthest that humans have been off of Earth?
You literally can't
aside from the Apollo missions, what's the furthest that humans have traveled off Earth and then come back to Earth? 500 miles. How far is the moon?
More than 500 miles.
237,000 miles away.
So close.
And we went there a couple of times and then we've just never been back. And no one else is going. Like, it's really weird. For some reason, it's the one thing that technology became more expensive and more difficult to accomplish over the next 50 years. It's like, it's really weird. Almost like anyone who still believes it is just drinking propaganda because it's the most obvious thing ever that we faked it. Like I
totally thought.
I'm telling you straight up, like if they were like, okay, Jussie, your entire family's lives depend on this answer about you getting it right. Yes or no. Did America land on the moon? Like I'm telling you, like I wouldn't even sit there and go, huh? I would immediately just go, nope. like I'm saying, like at the highest stakes ever, I would not even consider for a millisecond that we went. It's that obvious to me. A flat earther.
Same.
That's my favorite thing,
It's
is
the
when
same
people
thing.
think it's the same thing. Like
So it's the same.
a Cold War psyop that is now just in history books because they got it in history books is the same as thinking Earth is flat. Absurd. But also, I think that we should consider the fake moon landing like the most gangster shit ever. Like, I think it's like,
Yeah.
with the entire, everyone believed it. Everyone still fucking believes it, which is amazing to me, dude.
Yeah, but if you think that they were able to like pull that off that long ago, like think about what they've done since. Like it makes you really think about how they manipulate media and how they create like literally whatever narrative they fucking want.
It's in the
it
history
doesn't
books
matter
now.
what's true.
Yeah.
Just the same way that COVID's going to go down in history as like the plague of 2020 that like killed half the world or whatever they want to say it is.
If you're skeptical of everything we do, but you believe 100% that we went to the moon 6 times, I'm telling you right now, you just haven't looked into it enough. And you know who else?
We might even go Tuesday.
I'll tell you right now, Rogan, who used to always be we didn't go to the moon, and then now it's kind of like I just don't know. I just don't know. I will bet you any amount of money on earth that he is still firmly on we faked it, and he just realized he needs to stop saying it publicly because people use it against him. Because that's how ingrained in society it is, that like he's one of these guys that thinks the moon landing's fake, and they just use it against you to discredit you. So he just stopped saying it, but he knows for sure we didn't go, just like I do. And anybody else who looks into it. That's the thing. The information's there, although not on YouTube anymore, not on Google. You can't find any of this shit on Google anymore. They fucking erased it all.
JP did the best one.
That's a fact. As a matter of fact, we are going to watch that all together now. I can't believe I've never done this before.
All together now. Get ready. Get your popcorn.
So the reason that he was able to get away with this, every other thing about the moon landing that's about it being fake has been deleted off of YouTube. JP got away with it because he did it as if he was making title. Like he did it like he's making a joke. Like where he's doing it like it's satire, that like only it like he's making. So he did one that was about flat earth, and it's all the dumbest shit because it's idiotic. And then he did one about the moon landing, and he hid in plain sight. Like he hid everything in plain sight, like, oh, blah, 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 except everything he says in here is the actual evidence. Like, so, I mean, and there's other stuff too, but.
There were 6 alleged moon landings between 1969 and 1972, and there's been 0 moon landings since. So, seems a little suspicious, doesn't it? Well, that's because we never went to the moon. Let me prove it to you with 13 reasons why the moon landing was fake. Why would America fake the moon landing? Well, at the time, the U.S. was in the heat of the Cold War with the Soviet Union, and the space race was important because of the fear that the Soviet Union might weaponize space by putting missile launch sites on the moon.
True.
Leaving the U.S. defenseless. Now, the U.S. had already been beaten by the Soviet Union in putting the first person into space. They asserted their dominance over us like the dog whisperer putting a hostile rescue dog from Tijuana in its place. But if we could be the first to the moon, then we'd be the new alpha dog in the world. But in this case, what creates the alpha dog isn't the size of the fight in the dog. It's the size of the lie in the dog that's in the fight. Thus, the U.S. became the new alpha dog when we were the first nation to fake the moon landing. The U.S. government also faked the moon landing to distract the public from the Vietnam War, which wasn't very popular. It's like if I'm doing something you disapprove of and I can distract you from it, then you don't notice your disapproval of the thing I'm still doing. Look over there, a moon landing. Now let's look at some hard evidence. The flag waving in the wind. Now take a look at the astronauts proudly planting the American flag on the moon as it gracefully waves in the wind. There's just one problem with this. There's no wind on the moon, Einstein. Evidence of a hoax. No dust kicked up on the lunar landing. Take a close look at the lunar module. You'll see there's no dust on the foot pads, and it didn't leave a blast crater either. This would be approximately like diving into a swimming pool in your car and not making a splash. Guess what? The moon's surface is covered in dust. It's not like landing in a Walmart parking lot covered in pavement, so it would be impossible to land on the moon's surface without kicking up a dust storm. No
fake.
Stars in any photos.
It's
There are
ridiculous.
no stars in any photos taken from the moon.
Hey,
Now,
that looks
are the
real to you guys?
stars just blotched out by the intense inner city streetlights that are on the moon? Or are there just no stars visible from the pretend moon inside of a Hollywood soundstage? I don't know. I'm just asking questions here. Pictures have the same background. Look at these two photos. Two different locations on the moon, but each have the exact same background. Looks like the set designers got a little lazy and decided they'd go with the same background for two different fake locations. The crosshairs. Crosshairs were etched into the lens of the camera the astronauts were using. Yet in a number of photos, an object allegedly on the moon appears in front of the crosshairs. This is foul play.
Yes.
The only way an object could appear in front of the crosshairs is if the object were superimposed on the photo. Fake photos trying to fake a real moon landing. Competing shadows. There's one source of light on the moon. It's called the sun. Yet some photos have shadows going at two different angles, suggesting multiple light sources, which suggests studio lighting, which suggests not moonlighting. Not to mention photos where the astronauts are backlit by the sun, yet you can still see the detail on front of the astronauts. Hashtag studio lighting.
I mean,
now,
that one
getting to the moon alive
they could have
would be
lights up
impossible
there.
because of the
No, they
Van
didn't.
Allen
They
radiation
asked them.
belt.
They didn't have lights on their spaceships?
The Van Allen radiation belt. No one could survive the trip through this intense radiation belt that surrounds the Earth. Can a cat survive being put in a microwave? No, which proves astronauts can't survive being put through the Van Allen radiation belt. Buzz Aldrin doing his best Mike Tyson. Now, in 2002, Buzz Aldrin punched a reporter who was denying the moon landing ever happened. Quite the reaction. Seems like old Buzz was feeling a little insecure about something, wasn't he? Now, how did the U.S. fake the moon landing? I've got two words for you. Stanley Kubrick. He was hired by the government to direct and film the fake moon landing inside a Hollywood soundstage. And he could never tell the truth because if he did, they would kill him, and he knew it. That's why in his 1980 movie, The Shining, he revealed the truth through a trail of secret messages.
No, this is JP.
First, take a look at the kid Danny,
JP
who
series,
obviously
JP
represents Stanley
series.
Kubrick
Awaken with
himself in the
JP.
film.
Yeah.
He's wearing an Apollo 11 sweater, which tells you Kubrick was Apollo 11. Next, take a look at the scene involving room 237. Room 237 obviously represents the moon because it's approximately 237,000 miles from the Earth. And take a look at the room key. It says room no 237, which means no moon. Plus, if you take the N from the word no,
Kubrick
to replace the R in the
hides
word
all kinds of
room
crazy shit in
and
his
flip the word
movies.
backwards, you've got the word moon. And then after Danny enters the forbidden room 237, which represents the moon landing that took place behind closed doors, his sweater is tattered and he has marks on his throat. And he won't tell his mother what happened.
This goes on.
So this goes on. Then you can go to interviews of people asking current NASA scientists. They're like,
Give me your drink if you're not going to drink it.
oh no, I'm drinking it.
Sorry to interrupt. But
They ask him, they're like, so would you go to the moon if you could? And the guy's like, oh, I would go he's like a current NASA scientist. I would go in a second. But we used to have the technology, but we don't have it anymore. We destroyed it and it's too difficult to build it back. You're all, what? What the fuck did you just say?
one more time?
And that sounds made up, right? Except it's not.
Oh, I made yours too sweet because you like sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Blech.
Or, oops. NASA astronaut.
Our daughter is on the left. Look at look. I see you, baby.
I'm watching your live stream starting 2 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, girl. We see you.
You gotta give me some shout outs.
Oh, hi, Giselle Merle. Thank you for joining this live stream.
Thank you so much.
God help us all.
Oh my God, that's the guy, but it's a different interview. It is the most ludicrous answer of all time. Oh yeah, and then oh my God. Okay, then in Denmark, they had a plaque that we gave them when we got back. It's all, here's a rock from the moon from the United States. And in 2009, Google this.
Good times.
In 2009, someone who had looked into some of like the fake moon landing shit in Denmark, they were like, geez, this does look fake. They took the rock from the plaque and got it tested, and it was fucking petrified wood. Google that. That's just fact. And oh my God, wait. Oh, do you know what the computing power that they had on the NASA fucking the shuttle that went to the moon and back? It had the same computing power as a fucking TI-82 calculator. That's how much computing power was on the fucking NASA like space shuttle. And now somehow fucking China can't figure out how to get to the moon and back with people on. It's weird, dude.
That's strange.
But we did it with a TI-82. There's something else too that I'm forgetting, like a really big thing. I can't fucking remember.
I'm just
the UFO. And the UFO stuff. Like I love that. Like now, all of a sudden, the last
UFOs are just like totally legit and real.
The last 2 years, the last 2 years though, like all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, we have no idea what these things are. We don't know what they are. Yeah, it's either extraterrestrial or interdimensional, whatever. Everyone's like, oh okay, whatever. I'm like,
but COVID.
Hold on a second.
Can you tell me about COVID?
Who's been saying that for the last 20 fucking years? They're like, you're crazy. And then now they're just telling all the exact fucking incidents that I've been talking about for 20 years, where I was like, have you guys heard about this Rendlesham Forest thing? Have you heard about blah, blah, blah? And then now it's just like public knowledge. Everyone's all, well, yeah, of course they're fucking extraterrestrial. I'm like, are you fucking serious? They're going to come out eventually and they're going to be like, yeah, the moon landing's fake. And everyone's going to look at the footage and be all, how did anybody ever believe this is real? And be like, exactly, dude. Bob Lazar. So Commander Favor, I believe 100%. Him, I completely believe. Bob Lazar, I want to believe real bad.
Bob Lazar is an interesting fellow.
Yeah. Bob Lazar.
There's a lot of contradictory.
Attaboy, Jason Bennett.
What?
Like Bob Lazar, I don't really know what my like hang up is, except that it just seems so fucking.
It seems so outlandish, but then there's like some things that are totally true, and you're like,
Bob Lazar's inconsistent? What's he been inconsistent on? Because he's actually.
He didn't like that comment.
Oh.
He needs to change it.
Because Bob Lazar, as far as I know, is fucking stuck to his story all along.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say because these CIA guys that are coming out now and like, and Christopher Mellon of the Mellon family of the Federal Reserve and, you know, the highest of the high end Americans. He's one of the, you know, he's the former deputy director of the national intelligence. And he's one of these guys going around and doing the rounds. And he did Rogan. And I've told Gabrielle about this. One of my favorite moments from that, just because it illustrates how these guys talk, is Rogan said something about Bob Lazar to Christopher Mellon. And Christopher Mellon, there's no secret in America that Christopher Mellon doesn't know. And Mellon goes, I'm not sure about Bob. And Joe's like, really? Why do you think? He's like, I poked around a little bit. I'll tell you some stories. And I told Gabrielle, I'm like, I poked around a little bit to fucking Christopher Mellon is like, I put a team on this bitch for fucking 6 months, you know?
It's interesting though.
He's a badass, Christopher Mellon. He's like, I mean, it's funny to say that because if there's any World Economic Forum shit going on, he is dead center of it, but I like him.
What about microwaves? What?
Why would it be a problem that Mike Baker's on?
Who's Mike Baker?
He's a former CIA agent. Like it's not like every person who's ever worked for the CIA is involved in every single thing that the CIA does.
That's what I heard, Maddie. Jesse doesn't think that's accurate.
What?
That Putin's part of the World Economic Forum.
I heard that he was in the Young Leaders thing 1 million years ago. But but that means that we probably originally put him in there.
And then he
And
changed his
then
mind,
the reason
maybe?
because the reason why he's probably such a, you know, like they're like, oh, Putin, this evil, is he probably doesn't fucking listen to them. Once he got a hold of the country, he's like, oh, now I have nukes. Fuck you. He's a KGB agent, dude. Like he was the head of the KGB. You don't think that he could mind fuck the World Economic Forum people into being like, I'm a great bet for you to install as the president. And once he got in, he's like, what are you going to do now, bitch? ICBMs, you didn't see that coming, did you?
All right, I gotta put babies to bed.
Okay.
You talk. I'll be back.
You're the best, man.
All right, book a shelf. Oh, yeah.
Putin makes speeches at the World Economic Forum. I mean, the scary thing is fucking everybody does, man. Do you know what crushed my soul when I found out that they were involved at the World Economic Forum was fucking Dan Crenshaw, dude. That broke my heart. It broke my tiny little heart. Because he was in the middle of that vaccine database thing. And like the database that was going to get passed and a bunch of Republicans voted for it. And we were like, what the fuck? Why would they do that? And then Crenshaw came out and did an interview. He's like, all these charlatans are pretending like this database thing is for tracking you. And yada. He's like, it's the opposite of that. This database for vaxxers is to anonymize the data. And I told Gabrielle, I was like, dude, if that's what he says, then it's legit. He's a Navy SEAL. They all trust him like he's legit. And then fucking 2 months later, I found out he's a World Economic Forum guy. I couldn't believe it, dude.
Hi, Daddy.
Jen's not doing her job.
What's her job?
So hold on, look.
Oh, best hold on, dude.
This is how you mom so hard.
Ukraine is much bigger than we all think. Just can't figure out what it is. I mean, if Iran really just shot missiles at a U.S. embassy right now, then this is part of something coordinated probably, which means Ukraine is the beginning. And then China is going into Taiwan at some point. And I think that, this could all just be like, hey, look over here, you guys, look at this war. And then China just quietly goes into Taiwan. And all of a sudden you've got the world remade. The thing that I don't understand is I know these World Economic Forum people love this idea of, the kind of society that China has because of communism, and they all do what they say. And I think that they have this idea in their head that, like, because everyone's going to get automated out of their jobs, that you have to have a society like that so they don't all revolt and end up, because the thing is, we do have to remake society because there's not going to be a need for people who work in plants, for people who are, like just basic human labor that we've always needed. We're not going to need anymore. And so how are those people going to feed themselves? Like the system we have now is you go and do work that's mandatory. Like we all need it. It seems like you have this simple thing, but it's actually one big organism, like we need this much food. We need this much of this. And there needs to be people to do this work so we can produce it. And so those people get paid so they get their portion of the food and whatever. But it's like, if all of a sudden you don't need people, you have to figure out another way to structure society, and that is going to happen. Like very soon. That's what I sell. That's what I do is LiDAR, and they're automating jobs out of existence. And so, of course, these guys, they're like, well, how should we remake society? They're all, well, I think the best thing to do is put us in charge of everything. We will own everything. So this group, we'll just own everything. We'll own all the wealth. We'll own the buildings. We'll own all the production, and we'll just do it from there. And it's scary because the reason why freedom and independent, responsibility works is because never in human history has there been an example where any group of rulers cares that much about a huge group of people like that. Like people don't care about other people that much. They just don't care that much. Like everyone has to be doing things out of their own self-interest. Like there's no person charitable enough to make sure that fucking 400 million people are fed and clothed and whatever. Like we don't have technology to do that. They don't give a fuck. What they're going to do is they're going to work out of self-interest. And the reason why they think they need to remake the world is because in their own self-interest, they're like, you think they care if people are starving or poor? They don't fucking care. They just know that if there's too many of them, it'll break society, and they rely on society to keep control of everything. So like, you can't have 50% of the fucking people in your society out of work, angry and violent. So like it's self-interest. It's always fucking self-interest, dude. An idea to end world hunger. I do too. Just start mass producing amphetamines so that people only need to eat like once every 2 days. Oh, believe me, I haven't even gotten started, Curtis. They're going to remake the world. They're going to make one world currency. It's going to be blockchain based. They're going to basically take what was created to be independent of the authoritarians, and they're going to use the exact technology to make them the most tyrannical control that they've ever had. Yes, the Mars rover is on Mars. The Mars rover is her uncle worked on that project. The Mars rover is on Mars, but it's not about being able to get like things to there. It's not about not being able to get to the moon. It's not about not getting to Mars. It's about getting people there and then getting people home. That's two very different things. Maddie, the Martians. Correct. I don't know about the images from Mars. Dude, I love Elon. I'm with him on every single thing except Mars. Like, there is no scenario where Mars is going to be a more desirable place to be than Earth. That's just not a thing. I don't understand it at all. It makes no fucking sense. Jet mech, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. The only way that they would be able to potentially implement something like that is if because the federal military, they can't control city to city with federal military. I mean, if we have a full throttle nuclear exchange, there's nobody getting to fucking Mars, dude. So, Curtis, I'll put an end to your concern there on population. The only reason that we have the population we have now is because of our access to fossil fuels, and that is a finite resource that is going to run out. And when it does, we're going to die off. Like, it's the most inevitable thing ever. You want to talk? So I've had 2 existential crises in my life, like in terms of learned something, broke down for a while. One was when I really dove into nuclear weapons. And I mean, I dove. If you have a conversation with me about nukes, you will be flabbergasted with how much I know about them. But I basically just put myself in a place where I decided that it was impossible for humanity to make it through a certain amount of time without us having a nuclear exchange. I'm not really sure where I sit on that anymore. And I just started, everywhere I would go, I would just think about things in terms of blast radius. Like, you know, okay, if that size warhead hits, you know, you're looking at blast radius of, 12 miles of dust, then this, and I just couldn't get it out of my mind. The other one is about the end of oil. Like what's going to happen when we run out of oil? and how the whole world is just completely fucking oblivious to it. That's why the climate change conversation is so fucking stupid. It's like, okay, so how are we going to, so you guys say climate change, we need to change, right? Yeah. How do we do that? They're all, we need new source of energy. Got it. Okay. You guys, they're all, climate change bullshit. Okay. It is? Yeah, it's bullshit. All right. So what would happen if we ran out of oil? Well, I'm not sure. Well, I'll tell you. Okay. 95% of people on earth would starve. All right. So do we have unlimited oil on the earth? No. So what the fuck are we talking about, dude? What's the solution to that? Well, we need other energy sources. And then what did you say about climate change? Well, we need other energy sources. And you said we need other energy sources. So then what the fuck are we talking about, dude? All right. I got to put these kids to bed. Love you guys. Peace.